3,
Oh, well,
4,
okay, never mind. We're
1.
live.
All right. Welcome. We're going to be doing something slightly different than we normally do on these Fridays. Given that our DM, Dark Jack, is going on hiatus for a bit to work on his homebrew campaign and his
I'm dead.
failed marriage.
What?
In keeping up with the spirit of most horror anthology short story type things, I will be taking over tonight as your incredibly unreliable narrator. My intention tonight is to just do a very more atmospheric horror-ish style of a game. This is a homebrew one-shot that I myself have written up.
Atmospheric horror with a magical girl and a furry.
Correct.
Don't worry about it.
Speaking of which, right back into this. On the far left, we have Zaltu, who is playing Doctor,
Whoa, what's this?
the incredibly
this already.
serious lycanthrope cursed with an affliction that causes him to transform into a unnaturally colored and disfigured lycanthrope of some sort.
It's a real
Following
problem.
after that, we have Dark Jack as playing Jose Shinpi Takena.
You can just call
Which
me
I
Jose.
did not-
That's what I'm
did
going to
not-
do.
Did not pronounce that. Did not practice that pronunciation beforehand. So whoops, should have. They are playing a servant warlock of the Good Mother, a entity that strives to bring forth positivity and a light through the power of friendship to all those that they meet.
AKA, I'm a magical girl. What's up?
Yes, Jose is a magical girl. Next, we have Gerald, who is Dr. Carbeau, a plague doctor, necromancer-style sorcerer who, in lieu of not having enough test subjects to work on, has decided to create some of his own. Moving even farther to the right, we have Spooky, who is playing Lilred, a fiery, hence the pun, tiefling assassin that simply works and takes jobs with the gangs around Shady Creek Run.
Yes, I decided to lean into the horrorish themes of our campaign. Oh,
No, horror.
horror. Oh, I gotta.
Yeah, you
gotta
missed the
change
second
this.
R. I understand.
That's fine. I can scrap that part of the backstory.
No, yeah, you should erase that right now. The drawings are what concern me more than anything.
No, those are for me. Those are for me, actually.
You shouldn't draw them on line paper. That's
fine.
really my only concern.
You draw on line paper.
Sometimes. So a little backstory into the world before we get set up. If anyone is unfamiliar with the world of Wildmount, which was created by Matthew Mercer, and is where the Critical Role campaign takes place in, it is actually the exact same setting that we have for today. I have my Explorer's Guide to Wildmount book that I consulted in creating this campaign and helping my players create their characters. And we will begin within the town of Shady Creek Run, a very aptly named criminal town to the very north of the Dwendalian Empire. It lies just before the Savalirwood, a forest that has fallen from once being a place of great magic and profound worship to being a desolate land of dark magics that taunt people to enter and punish them for doing so. It is here in this village that we find our 4 characters, each here for different reasons. Doctor has arrived for their very necessary resupply as they spend most of their time out in the middle of the forest and are requiring some of the tenets of average day-to-day life. Jose has entered the town on a mission, being told that she should single-handedly walk into the Savalirwood, trust the power of friendship in the Good Mother, and heal the world of its blights. Dr. Garbeau is here, hiding out from some people that got a little too curious about where his research was coming from. He's just here a bit to lie down and keep his head down. Lil Red is rousing in a tavern and beginning to head out when all 4 of them individually are approached by a messenger that hands them each a letter and says, "The Oodalots would like to speak to you."
Can I go
Oh
up the
boy, new
messenger and
friends.
go on his ankle?
Oh
You
no.
can attempt to.
I would
Go
like
ahead
to
and roll me
attempt
athletics.
to- Oh, goody, goody. I'm
Can you
proficient
not-
with athletics.
Have you
Roll
just been
me.
waiting this entire time to glomp
Roll
the
the
first
block.
person?
Maybe that's not with advantage, but I don't know how to turn off the advantage.
You can query advantage on your sheet. 18. All right, let me roll this character's athletics.
Yeah, boy.
That is a match. As this character is just a simple messenger. So in matching, you do indeed glomp onto this fellow, and he is wildly uncomfortable, begins to fight and wrestle, and then eventually does push off of you, adjusts his clothing. You see he's far more well dressed than other people are around here.
Oh,
Up to the style. Out here in the Savalirwood, nobody walks around in their suits and ties, but his fine pelt of hunted prizes seems very well kept, and he almost seems to be physically grooming the fur to resettle itself.
no blue fur on there, right?
No, in fact, it's you being from the. Why don't you roll me nature real fast?
Oh, guess what? I'm proficient in that too, and I have
Mhm.
advantage.
Nice.
I'm only 23.
23. You recognize the fur. The
Ooh.
fur is from a creature known as a moorbounder. It is a very large panther weasel creature that is incredibly dangerous, and judging by what you know of the Udalots to be basically essentially a hunter's guild, you know he would not be wearing that pelt if he did not take down many of those beasts himself.
Ah, yes, the panther thing pelts.
Moorbounder.
More about her.
I recognize the look. I don't know the name. I'm not very intelligent, you see.
Quite.
Thank you, doctor.
Yes, I am a real doctor. Thank you for asking.
No, it's just his name.
It's his birth given name. It's not his real one.
Yeah.
All of you will arrive at the Udalot's house, which
I
is
see
a
3 other
a-
strange, brand new friends.
Yep. It
I
is
hug each and every one of them in a big bear hug. I'm a half
I
orc.
glomp back joyously.
The two of you are unable to tear away from each other.
Jose does not
Uh,
understand the reason why this should not happen, so she just continues hugging you anyway.
You arrive to a very large guild hall that seems rather quiet. Little Red, you know specifically that this is uncharacteristic. Normally, the Udalot Guild Hall is a very rambunctious place, but there seems to be almost a dour mood over everything.
Who
You are-
decided to call this place Udalot anyway? It seems kind
It
of
is
dumb.
their family name.
Their family name is dumb.
I think their
You-
family name is great.
No, it's a little dumb.
These two things can live together in harmony. Dumb is great. Dumb is justice.
dumb is justice.
I'm good
Himbo
for
Bright.
anything that's great. I
Himbo
just
Bright.
like pose next to Doctor.
I realize I have a 16 intelligence.
Yep.
You're actually
all-
very smart.
You all will be herded upstairs to a long hallway and brought before a room. The door is knocked on. There's a brief grumble, and then you hear, "I should send him in." The door opens, and you all see a very large, sprawling room, adorned with bookshelves that don't seem to have books on them, rather mounted trophies,
Smaller shelves.
animals, and animal heads kind of line the walls. On the floor, multiple bear pelts to walk towards and approach a long, ornate desk that seems to be filed with effigies of bone into the side of it. Dr. Corbo, you can recognize that some of these bones may be humanoid.
That's
And
neat.
then
I look at
the
them with
bear
my
card.
9 intelligence, not knowing that they're human.
Behind the desk sits a man, a rather large brackish half orc, who is backlit by a fireplace and has his hands folded and seems very distressed. I have called you all here today because, in large part, I have a job for you.
Well, you seem like you're in a bit of trouble, my friend, and if there's anything I know, it's to help those in need. I pose again.
I'm a doctor. I'll do what I can.
That's part of why I've singled
Sorry,
you.
I am doctor. I will do what I can.
Yes, I trust you. The problem is that I have a situation I can't send my regular guys on.
Are your regular guys have dumb names too?
Possibly.
It's okay, I heard dumb is great.
They must be justice.
Out on the return job from the forest, they sent a message ahead of time. They were transporting some rather precious cargo that would be very helpful in our funds down here in Shady Creek Run. They sent a message that they were going to be making a pit stop, and we have not heard from them for 5 days.
It's quite the pit stop.
Quite.
Joseph
What
looks
do
down,
you-
pondering.
What do you all know of a town called Jhulla?
Nothing.
Do I know anything about that?
I need all of you to roll history.
All right, I will.
Because contrary to how you're playing your character, you do have a 16 intelligence. So
I do.
you are actually, it is possible that you will know something.
I have a -1 history, but I will roll an 8.
Mm-hmm. Corbo. Zaltu, you do have
I was just turning off automatic advantage.
I was gonna say, I
Roll.
was like, where is that?
It's in the cog.
Yeah,
I
my sheets
found
are,
it, but
yeah, my sheets are different than his. 14. Corbo,
14.
Corbo, Will Red, and Doctor. You do know that Jhulla has been talked about as an interestingly mysterious city from an older time, somewhere to the north. It's spoken of as a city that was built before the collapse of the Savalirwood, from its high Faerun abilities down to a dilapidated place where it's at. You've heard a lot of interesting discussion about it, and in your brief time in town, Jose, you have heard the name in passing, but not really any specifics.
Yes, Jewel Town. Jewel, but not shiny.
Exactly.
Not
The
the shiny
job-
type of jewel. That's a weird thing to say.
No, the electric type. Joule.
I don't.
actually-
Jose
it's actually
thinks she has
Jake.
no idea what that is.
It's actually Jhulla, but the concern is that
Jewels.
we're a very tight knit guild here, and we essentially consider each other brothers and family, and
brother.
we're missing 3 of our own. It's
Oh,
not.
no!
I hate to step into family problems.
It's not imperative that you retrieve them alive, just that we know what happened to them. And
I slam my hands on the table, and I'm just like, "This is no good. I'll make sure they bring them back alive and healthy."
your
I will also make sure they bring them back alive and healthy.
your ways startle me, but it's appreciated.
Alright, it's fairly
also-
important to point out that I am currently just in my school uniform, which isn't Japanese in style. It's just like the school uniform for the school
Yeah.
I do go to.
Yeah, you go to a boarding school in Zadash, so it is a very rather plain, just kind of brown tunic, and
Right.
then underneath it is this long pleated skirt.
Yeah.
And he says, also, if you can find the precious cargo intact, we do require that as well. You will all be paid handsomely, and Doctor, as I've heard of your presence in this town, know that solving a mystery of a city that intense could be an end to the magics that taint the Savalirwood.
Those are the magics I'm here to stop.
Those are the woods I'm here to taint.
Wonderful.
It's
Take
like
some time.
out loud, just like the inner outer monologue.
Take some time. Get your bags ready to go. He
What's
looks
the bag?
he looks a little red, and he's like, "Take care of yourself."
She's got finger guns.
All right, you're dismissed. And you all may leave and prepare for the journey northward.
I have nothing.
Everything I have is already with me. It's on my, because I just got here.
Yep.
On our way out, Jose stops the other three, and it's just like, well, if we're gonna work together, I suppose I should introduce who I am. My name is Jose. And I gotta shake the doctor, and not doctor's hands.
Red will just go, "Oh, that's great, hon. I'm glad to hear that."
I will quickly
Touch
pull out a
red.
syringe and like, you're not shaking my hand.
Oh, you shouldn't play around with those.
that's
Those
for
could hurt
blood.
somebody.
I know syringes, doctor. I am.
I'm gonna. It's like I got a mask on, so it just seems like I'm staring blankly at you.
It's like a
With
giant
the mask
question.
off, I would be
Hold
staring
on,
blankly
there's
at you.
a button.
Hold on, wait. Disguise self. Just slightly used. There's a question mark that appears above my head, looking at Doctor. Still smiling.
Ridiculous. All right. When you guys are ready to, Zaltu died.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we're all
Zaltu-
okay with
Zaltu, you good?
Yeah, we
Hello?
can move on. It's fine.
Hello.
that.
Hold on.
Is he still in the roll 20? Yeah, he is.
He is.
No, he's gone again. Okay.
He's doing.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm back.
Okay.
How
Are you
weird.
okay? Are you good?
Connected like a liar.
I had to do it 3 times.
When the crew gets ready to set off, I need somebody to roll me a survival check.
Oh, you know what? I'm proficient in that.
I also survive.
You know,
Quite well.
I
got
gotta
a
tell you.
6.
I gotta tell you, I have a +4. My wisdom isn't great. I'm just gonna go ahead and help out Doctor. I'll assist them. They give them advantage.
What's your survival at?
+4. 'Cause I
Oh,
don't have, my wisdom is 0, but I have a 4 proficiency.
hey, same.
You have advantage. Did you roll with advantage?
Oh,
Did it look like he rolled?
I'll just roll one more time.
It depends.
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
Using the power of friendship, Jose helps Dr. Corbeau guide us through the forest.
So, as you begin moving in the direction north of the Savalirwood, Corbeau, kind of hanging a little bit back, kind of surveying the area around him, going through stuff, is beginning to discover that the flora and fauna of this part of the Savalirwood seem to be particularly altered and affected by those necrotic energies from the fall of the Savalirwood, resulting in a lot of new plants and a lot of wildlife he can make out from the corner of his eye that seem to be wasting away. Open wounds, festering, rotting situations, always just kind of too far to interact with, and upon noticing, you leave. You have reason to believe that this area of the woods is most likely more heavily affected by the undead.
Jose has not noticed. Not yet. Just walking.
Actually, what happens is Jose hands Dr. Corbeau a very pretty flower, and as he looks it over, realizes that this flower should not exist, and that it is actually a form of mushroom that is mimicking a flower specifically so that it can be picked.
Nice.
Should I be checked?
Roll me a con save.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Am I good with con saves? I think I'm. No, not necessarily.
The moment they pick up the flower, it's just
That's a 6.
Nice save, bro.
That is a 6. Upon picking up the flower and handing it over to him, Corbo's wearing gloves. You are not.
No, I'm not.
As you look down on your hand and begin walking for a little bit, there is a rash that begins to form on your hand and fingers from where that was.
I'll look at it.
It seems like a typical rash. The only thing that gets you is how quickly it started, but it does not seem to be spreading.
I sniff it. I don't
It
know.
smells awful.
Visibly wince.
They're all full robot again for me.
It much in the vein because you didn't sniff the flower before handing it over. You would just notice that the residue on these flowers smells like death.
I can try this real fast. Let me try something and see if that fixes our connection.
Okay.
As soon as I figure out how. All right.
Magic. Kicked him. There it goes.
Okay.
Okay. I switched the servers. Is that good?
I mean, I can hear you now, so it's better.
Oh,
Wonderful.
okay. Well, there you go.
But yes, you smelling the flower, it's the scent of death that this flower is steeped in.
That's not good.
At
Yeah,
this
I'm
point,
gonna
good.
hold up the mushroom flower and just kind of ponder for a little bit, and just kind of go, shouldn't exist. And then death. And then I'm gonna look at his hands and like, oh no.
Hers. Wow. Okay.
cut him off.
Well, he's been calling me him the whole time, so
you can make a medicine check if you would like to see how you can treat the hand rash.
You know
See
what?
how
I will
successful your amputation
attempt
is.
to.
Attempt.
13 is enough. What you notice is that this rash is actually occurring because the spores from the flowers are attempting to embed themselves within the hand. But you've dealt with situations like this. You apply a salve that kills the breeding of mushrooms and things like this, and in pressing it in and kind of bandaging up Jose's hand, it burns a bit, Jose, but after about like an hour, the rash and itch will be gone.
All right.
The rash was caused by your body's initial reaction to this kind of invading spore force.
That's
all right.
very weird. The flower was so pretty.
Edible.
moving forward through the Savalirwood, it's not exactly very charted. The roads that do exist are difficult and almost impossible to understand, as this was once a Feywild place. So I am going to need a group survival or nature check to see how well.
Huh, I happen to be. Oh shit! I have advantage.
My survival
in
is
nature.
I think you have that if you're hunting something specific.
It
Because
just
of
says that
whatever.
everywhere.
Yeah, if you click it, it should tell you exactly what gives you the advantage.
I believe it is when you are hunting fiends, fey, and undead.
Fiends, Fey, and Undead. Well, I mean, this is Fey.
Is it
The
Fey?
forest itself is
Fey
fey,
forest.
but you are not tracking a fey. You are tracking humanoids.
Well, technically, it's
Did
to wait, no, to recall
Can I use
information
investigation?
about Fey, Fiends, or the Undead.
Yes, but you are not. Are you attempting to learn about the nature of undead or fey, or are you
Well,
trying to move
no.
forward through an object? Yeah.
No, I
well,
don't care.
I'm trying to move forward through a Fey.
Could I use investigation?
You could. The DC's going to be higher than that, though, but you can't.
Better than a -2.
True.
I'm just like running around on all fours, even in my human form, just like galloping around on the sides of the roads.
Because I had to change a couple things.
Corbo and Jose are the only ones.
I need to do that. That's a 15,
Nice.
which
Corbo's
is
a
better
11.
than not a 15.
All right. Doctor and Doctor seem to be moving their way through, and they're getting kind of turned around very quickly. Little Red, where you start to kind of like succeed here is you're investigating, you're moving through, you're noticing broken branches, uprooted trees, but you look up and you are noticing a swarm of birds, like a flock of birds that is moving in a very like constant vector in one direction. And you know that like birds like that tend to follow fresh corpses. And if you're looking for a party that recently went missing, that's probably your best bet.
As an assassin, I know people.
Jose, you are looking through and you're able to find a very clean sort of path in that general vector of the flock of birds that will
A path
increase
forward.
you guys,
I go without thinking.
that will increase you
Birds!
guys'
I go without
increase you guys'
thinking.
movement time.
I try and tell them to go stealthily as I realize the flock of birds in the sky, but then everyone's like, birds! And I'm like, cool.
I want you
I
to
mean, to
understand.
be fair, I do have disadvantage on all my stealth rolls. So
That is one success. That moves you guys ahead for a few hours. I need one more group check.
Oh, okay. Do survival again. Nope, that's a 6.
All right.
23.
Okay. You guys begin to move forward, and this time Doctor is actually capable of kind of sniffing and
I'm
sussing out.
following the birds directly where they're leading me.
Exactly. He is moving in that direction, and you notice that the birds then begin to stop and kind of roost all around a specific area. And I'm going to move you
Dinner. Yum.
to a thing. I'm going to now, as much as it pains me, drag all of your tokens onto the thing. With Doctor leading up front. Oh, whoops.
You mean this doc or this tur?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Doctor leading up front. Corbo slightly off to the side because he rolled well. Jose in the back because she got distracted. And
Yes.
Little Red with her, not because she rolled badly, but because the others rolled better. And as you guys begin to move through, I would like everybody to give me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
Ooh, I'm bad at these.
I have an advantage in certain situations.
I have a 0 perception.
Does this rely on hearing or smell?
It does.
Cool, I have advantage. I have a +0, but I have advantage.
Rolls are fucking well tonight.
11.
Even with advantage. Wow.
I'm sorry?
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Hold on.
And hope it's not real.
That should have.
Who's Trent?
That should have whispered.
Trenton, why is he texting you?
Why is he crying?
Hold on, let me click on something again. Let me see. Now that whisper rolls. Ah, I see what happened. Okay. That doesn't really change anything, though. 11, 21, 13. Did the Little Red roll? Yep, 21.
21.
Doctor. Okay. Corbeau, you are watching the migration of the birds and where they settle and roost. And what's odd is you also kind of know that those birds tend to follow corpses, but you don't see any. Doctor, you are looking around and you begin to notice the trees start to sway without wind. Jose, you're kind of picking up on that too, that there seems to be a moving pattern.
New
Little Red.
swaying trees that don't require wind.
Little Red, as you're
What will they come up with
focusing,
next?
you're seeing that the place where the birds tend to roost are over here and here. As you notice, these two entities seem to be
Oh shit,
alive.
thick voice.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that.
They're
They
pretty
cannot be
dancing.
alive,
and the very first thing you will notice as they begin to kind of creak and the swaying seems to be like shaking off some kind of like essentially plant rust of these like mushrooms growing out of them that seems to inhibit their movement. As that kind of shakes and shatters off, they both look at you and they let out a dreadful scream. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative,
right? Okay, cool.
I love initiative.
as I will change us
I
from
love
ambiance
initiative.
to combat.
Oh.
That's a total of
Hey, I rolled a
22.
19.
Okay.
That music is
Did you all-
way fucking loud.
Oh, is
That's
it?
why you
I'm
turn
sorry.
it down.
Yeah.
It's already turned down for me.
Did everybody remember to? Yep.
Yeah, I did.
I did
anyway.
Yeah, I
not.
turned it.
Back to click on your
But
thing.
I have a 22 total, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I'll add a 22.
Go ahead and
Hey.
find initiative.
Corbeau, get behind me, jeez. I'll protect you.
Roll
Cheese-a-woo.
and a red.
I don't
You
know.
rolled a 17.
Honestly, Gerald, I'm going to do a
What do
thing
you-
that's
Plus
going to
5,
completely
Tyler.
waste my turn.
you
So if you let me go first, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Sending, and then now I have to roll initiative for the thick boys. Objects and tokens. Open this up. Initiative. Oh, y'all can't see that. That's fine. Sending. Okay, so the first to go will be Lil Red.
And I understand that these are gonna attack us.
Yes, they seem very hostile as they shout and scream, and kind of you see the birds kind of flutter and fly off.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move to here, and then here.
To move through those trees is difficult terrain,
Shoot.
which means it costs 2 squares to move through each of them.
I'm gonna sit here, and then I'm gonna take the high bonus action.
All right, roll me stealth.
I'm pretty good at those because I have expertise and good stealth.
Jose just looks to her right. It's like, Little Red, get out of the... What?
Yep.
Little Red?
25. Little Red disappears and
I'm gonna hold
kind of
my
melds
action.
into the trees. Oh, so your bonus action hiding and then holding your action?
Yeah, until
Alright.
one of them gets close enough
What
to
are you?
attack.
What action are you holding?
Until one of them gets close enough to attack.
Okay, sweet. Then next up, who has the higher dexterity, Jose or Dr.
I have a +1, but I'm... can I go first?
You have a higher one than Corbo? so
I
yes.
have 1.
Yes, he has 0.
But I'm about to... Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Then
correct.
Jose is going to get in front of the 2 doctors and say... Alright, she's going to move right there. Get behind me, I'll protect you, and I'm gonna you do my magical girl transformation sequence. That takes the entire fucking turn because it's an action to cast.
All right, go ahead.
But I cast Disguise Self, and my entire wardrobe completely changes to my magical girl garb that looks exactly like a Sailor Moon ripoff.
Yes. If only someone had drawn your character fully in Sailor Moon.
I don't know, man.
We'll put it in the Discord.
Let me just make. I have no bonus action, so that's it.
Yeah, I don't have the artist role in your Discord, so I can't post that. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Not a real artist. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
Jose. Wow. Okay, Listen, I drew a half work in a Sailor Moon outfit. You can never say that.
Excuse me,
Not
did you see
everyone-
the original art I made for Tom?
I was gonna say not everyone can just rip furry art for their profile.
Yeah. Moving forward, we have Dr. Corbo.
Hmm.
You see that these trees seem to have some form of undeath to them, and you watch Jose run forth and do a full Sailor Moon ass magical girl transformation. That is your only information so far.
I am going to kind of. Where's the thing? Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter for me. Okay. I'm just gonna move to about here to kind of get away from that. More let you guys take the front.
Brunt, I believe.
The stunt of it.
The blunt
Yeah.
oboe.
Of it.
And I am going to hold my action. I'm going to ready a crossbow just in case.
Okay.
The buns of
Actually, you know what? I'll make my I'll take my action to use my ability to create poisons and poison the darts.
Nice. All right. It is now the Weeping Treant's turns. This one is going to move over here. And he is going to take his, I believe it's just called... Oh, I have too many tabs open. Yes.
I have literally never played this class, and I'm trying to learn right now.
He is going to make a ranged attack against Jose.
Oh, no.
I don't need to whisper these anymore.
Jose, are you?
Jose is a spellcaster. No. No.
Okay.
That is an 11 to hit.
I'm thicker than that, though. I'm thicker
right.
than an 11.
It reaches into the ground, picks up a massive amount of earth, reels back, and flings a huge rock that you are able to deftly move out of that crashes against the floor.
I like just finished my Magical Girl, so like the season 1 OP ends because it's the first time everyone's seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just ends and oh shit, and I move out of the way.
This one is going to move here through the difficult terrain of just kind of shoving a tree to the side. And it is going to attempt to hit Jose with 3 slam attacks.
Oh, shit!
17?
A 17 does hit.
19.
It's 19.
Wait a second. I can do something, I think.
Okay.
When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll 1 Hemocraft die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's attack roll.
Do they have
You
to,
can choose
they
to
have to be
use this
cursed?
feature after the creature's roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll succeeds. But like, why would the DM?
Both of those hit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know the 19 hits.
You know, my AC is 15. So.
I have not officially ruled. So if you would like to use
Right. The creature is immune if it is immune to blindness.
This creature is not immune to blindness.
So
He's seeing though.
I'm gonna go a woof. A woo. And suddenly this tree's eyes are all bloodshot, and he has difficulty focusing. I don't know what my fucking Hermitcraft die is, though.
It should say on the front of it.
It should be in your class.
Yeah. It
If anything else, it'd be in features and traits.
Features and traits.
Let me look up
See,
Bloodhunter.
1d6 Hermitcraft die.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
1d6.
Try at least make that 17 not a hit, please.
Yeah.
There
Go for
we
the
go.
17 probably.
For the 17.
Oh, yeah. At 10th, it's still 1d6. That's wild.
That's wild.
It's wild, bro.
It's not a good wild. Can
So
you
it's a
try
16.
better next time? How about that?
When you invoke that, you can increase it by rolling a die to do more damage to yourself, but take a Hemocraft die away from each of its.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
I have caster HP. Please help me, God.
I know. I don't know this class. Amplify. You apply the amplification is you apply this curse to all the creature's attack rolls until the end of the turn. You roll a new Hermitcraft die for each affected attack.
Okay.
So I can try again, but I need to roll.
You roll a new die every time, but you only take damage on the first die that you roll.
Yeah, you just need to
Oh,
roll
so I
a
took
5
more
or a.
damage.
If you can get that 19, you just need to roll a 5 or a 6. on that one.
So those are all 3 attacks. You
I'm
can roll
gonna take this to the
2d6.
last one because the last one will hit you for sure, right?
You can do it on all of them.
That's
If
true.
you
That's true.
That 15, you
amplified
don't
it,
even need to roll by default. You'll do enough to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
it doesn't hit me.
So
So
roll
that 19
1d6
still
for the
gonna-
19 and 1d6
For the 19, come on, high numbers, baby.
So I get hit twice. I get hit
You-
twice.
Roll again for the 15.
There you go.
All right.
That's a 12. So only 2 attacks will hit.
Okay. That's
And
better.
I do damage to myself, but it doesn't say that.
When you amplify it, yeah, upon
Okay.
amplifying it, the first roll of the Hemocraft die is a damage, so you take 1 point.
Pog champ.
So playing a Bloodhunter just turns it into a murder-suicide?
It depends.
Basically.
Not all of your abilities hurt yourself, just some of them. So you will take 17 points of bludgeoning for the first one, and 20 points of bludgeoning for 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is not
That's a
great.
lot of damage.
It's a
As
lot
this
of
tree
damage.
just starts to wail on you.
37 total.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm down to 17 HP.
Mhm.
It took
Uncanny
a
dodge.
lot out of
It is worth noting you're a party of 4 level 10s. This isn't an,
Oh, yeah, here's
an
it.
instant death sentence, but your caster did take a wallop.
I did get in front of you. I went in front of the martial fighter, so it's
You did
okay.
that. You did that shit.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Yes.
Right. That is going to be the Weeping Treant turn, and we go up to the doctor.
So Will just is like,
I'm
don't
not-
worry, stand behind me, and then gets her ribs cracked in.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
think
see, you
I am not the doctor. I am doctor.
Correct. My apologies.
my
I would never
So as
want
soon
it.
as my ribs cave in, I do say shit and fuck at the top of my lungs.
You won't be allowed on TV like that.
Oh, dude.
I don't know. Does somebody have the censor button? I don't.
Doctor is up.
Here we go. Crimson Right. As a bonus action, I imbue a weapon strike
Why
for
do you
1d6 extra damage of your chosen type. On activating the right, I take a d6 of damage. Right damage is magical and lasts while you hold the weapon or until you complete a short rest. So I take my bonus action to hit myself in the face.
Okay.
And
Not
deal
necessarily-
myself 2 points of damage. I'm glad I'm still rolling low.
Mhm.
Well, you want
and
to
I'll-
roll low for amplifying.
Yeah, well, for that exactly. And I'll embolden my weapon with the element of fire.
Mhm.
And then I will attack, I think.
Yes. You can attack from where you are. You get 2 of
Yeah,
them.
you're within range.
This is blood. Okay. And I invoked one blood curse. That's a blood. That is a blood curse. I invoked a blood curse. The Crimson Knight is not a blood curse. Okay. Okay, we're good. So I get 2 attacks. These are with my Morning Star,
Nice.
which I rip out. I'm just going to. Can I move in front of Jose?
Yes, you can move through ally.
There you go. Yes, thank you. And I'll smack the one that's smacking Jose.
All right, roll the
I
hit.
will attempt to glomp it with my Morning Star.
It's just like while you're moving past, it's just like it's punching me in the face as you're doing it constantly. So you're just walking.
You
around.
don't have advantage, but you do hit on the first hit. So
Cool. And then I think I set up the damage here properly. It should be 1d8 plus 9 according to D&D Beyond.
yes.
So that's cool. A nat 1 on my D. I deal no damage, guys. That being said, I will attack again
All right.
with my extra attack.
What is your extra fire damage, by the way?
Oh, yes, 1d6. That's true. It's not on there.
Is it on there?
No,
It's not,
no,
it's
it's
not on
not.
there
It's
because
not.
I can't put it sometimes be on there, sometimes not. 3 extra fire damage.
All right, noted.
And then another one.
All right. Roll the
The
hit.
Morning Star damage is also magical because it's a magical weapon as far as I understand.
Correct.
That's a 14.
That will not hit.
Did I just
The-
roll? Let's see. Yeah, a 7, a 1, and a 3.
Correct. Killing it. Yeah. So you swing the first one and you get through, and you crack into like the inside where like you see that there are these festering mushrooms growing through the tree, and
Yummy!
the flame igniting from your Morning Star just kind of burns and sears it, and it screams in agony and steps back as these like acidic juices kind of fly out of it. I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, me too. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Alright,
shit,
alright.
sorry about that. Thing.
And when you go to swing again the second time, it's able to bring its arm down and just blocking kind of your hit so it doesn't break and crack the outer thing. It seemed to very, very much not like fire.
Nice. I enjoy not liking fire.
I wonder why.
I'm not 1, baby!
Get him out of the way.
Jesus.
Get him out of the way. Come on, guys.
I rolled a 16. on my
You will
dex
take 4 points of acid damage as the spray from the juices out of the tree ant kind of.
Not acid, oh whoa. I go, ow! Instead of saying ow, I say ow!
save. Am I taking half that or?
You aren't taking any of that because you failed.
Oh, I'm
You
not
passed
taking-
your save.
I passed it. Okay, I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was a half or to save. I was hoping 16 was good enough.
Next, we move up to Lil Red. You are currently hidden. Any attacks made right now would be at advantage.
I'm gonna attack the one that's swinging on the other two.
All right. What are you hitting him with?
My short bow.
All right. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Now I didn't think I would attack with my bow, so I don't have it in my thing right away. But I can roll, which is a 26.
You have advantage.
I can do it again. Same thing.
All right. Hold on, real quick. I'm bringing up short bow.
I have its damage output.
So that will be 1d6 plus your dex modifier plus your sneak attack because you had advantage.
Correct. So let me just roll the sneak attack first. I did prepare that one. Which is a 16
Oh yeah, that's right.
then-
Sneak attack's so good at higher levels.
plus 6 plus 4, so 26.
26. And is your short bow or your arrows magical?
Neither.
All right. So as it sinks into it, you will see that it takes slightly less damage than you expected.
Ah.
But all that damage, well, not all that damage, but some of the damage will go through. You said 26 total?
Yes. I would have gotten. I would have had advantage to hit if neither of them had gone yet, but I couldn't attack either of them
Yeah, you held
because I was scared.
Correct. That's going to be Lil Red's turn, and we go over to Jose.
So, Jose's gonna do something because she is in pain, but she's realized that Doctor, not Doctor, but Doctor, has martial combat experience, so she's going to do one thing. She's gonna spend 2 sorcery points to swift cast fly. So I'm casting it as a bonus action, is what I'm doing.
All right.
But that's
Jose
what
flies.
I am now flying across the sky. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack and fly away
All right.
up into the
Roll
sky.
that. Oh, whoops, that's just the multi-attack property.
I'm
18.
gonna go ahead and curse bind that, as I can only do it twice, so this last one I got.
All right, good
Oh
job.
god. Alright,
And
curse
then
it.
one
Roll
amplify,
a d6.
one reaction. Come on, I've rolled like nothing above 5, regardless of what dice
Regardless
I've been
of
rolling.
die,
Ah!
That dropped it to a 15.
that's gonna hit then. That's still gonna hit. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. I can still survive this even if it drops you to 0.
One
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
So, all right, I was hoping this would be saved for later, but as Jose is punched directly into the ribcage, breaking it into several different pieces, and when it looks like she's about to go down, she instead perseveres and uses relentless endurance to drop the 1
All right.
HP instead.
You drop to 1 HP and you fly out of there. As the
I cannot do that
swings.
again till tomorrow. So
Very confused that you didn't just die at his hands.
I am going to use my regular action to cast Eldritch Blast within the sky. I have 2 bolts of that. Oh,
All right.
do I have to make a concentration check?
Oh, for a concentration check? Yes, you
yeah.
do.
I have advantage because of Warcaster. So I'm gonna roll
Nice.
that twice.
Nice. 20 bludgeoning damage again.
Sorry, I clicked wrong.
That's a 16. I think that saves it because I just needed to roll a 10.
Yes.
I just need to roll a 10.
16 works. Technically, it's half the damage taken or 10, whichever is higher, but yes.
Jose reeling back, spitting blood, but getting with newfound determination in her eyes, yells out "Magical Girl Beam" with her magical rod, and rolls a 19 on the first one.
That
a
will,
rod out.
that'll
So
hit.
much for magical rod.
The magical rod, the wand.
Both will hit.
God damn!
All right, it's a plus 10. It's great.
I had plus 11 and I still missed.
All right, that's 12 points of force damage on this treant right here.
He will take that.
It's pretty pitiful compared to what's been done to me. I'm not looking great, but I can heal myself later. I'm
Mhm.
good, but just letting you know. That hurt. That's all Jose does this turn. That's all she can
Dr.
do.
Corbo, you are up.
I'm trying to think. I don't wanna be like him. Man, why did I take some melee stuff? Now that I'm thinking about it, with this poor fucking health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Hate
you have
when that
less health
happens.
than I do.
Yeah.
He's full sorcerer. You at least dipped into warlock.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
I have
Technically, I dipped into sorcerer.
43 health.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Think just in case, because I don't want to end up like him. I'm going to cast a mirror image
All right. That's fair.
to create multiple of me.
Real
We
fast,
all
I'm
need
going
more of Dr. Corbo in our
You're gonna
life.
put some Dr.
I mean-
Corbos around.
Why count on pathetic,
You make 3 images of
untrained
yourself?
nurses when I can
You make
have
3 images of yourself or
3?
1?
Yep.
3.
Ah, there are 4 doctors now. Sorry, 5.
There's 5 doctors.
You cast mirror image.
We have ourselves some medical professionals in the house. Only 4 of them are trained.
Here we go.
Me
Weeping
and
Tree
three of the
Enter.
shadow, the images.
Lil Red has shown their hand and has given away their position.
That is correct.
So this Weeping Tree Ant is going to move over here.
That is also correct.
They're going to attempt to make 3 slam attacks.
I do believe that's accurate.
11,
Absolutely embarrassing.
natural 1,
Even worse.
16.
That meets
So 16 will get through.
bare minimum.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Uncanny
my
dodge,
god.
Uncanny dodge.
Oh
All right,
my
that drops up to
God.
9.
81.
The first 2 attacks, it just slams, and you're able to like kind of nimble and move between the trees as it just kind of breaks the
Hellish
the trees.
Rebuke.
You can do Uncanny Dodge or Hellish Rebuke. They both cost
That's
an
right.
I'll
reaction.
do Hellish Rebuke.
All
'cause
right.
I don't care about my health.
I will roll their dex save.
There are literally 5 doctors here.
They rolled a 5. Not gonna lie. And if you're using it as your Tiefling ability, that's 3d6.
D10.
3d10. My bad.
Flat.
That's a solid amount of Hellish Rebuke damage.
I'm a
Jesus.
solid lady.
That is incredible. Hold on, I'm trying to do math.
I'm flexing my arms. An
It's
act of
very
war.
unimpressive.
No one has seen it. They just see a fire explode from the
It
woods.
reaches down and it finally collides with you as you're kind of ducking and weaving, and it's like knocking over trees. And as it does, it kind of crushes you in your hand, and then you just see the light begin to come from that section as its arm erupts into flames and it reels back screaming, and you watch that arm sort of like wither, burn, and flop off as one of its arms falls off, as that creature is now bloodied from an incredible amount of fire damage.
Ew.
Yeah.
The arm falls off. Just ew.
And it kind of smolders like a log in the fireplace, just sitting there. And at this point, you do notice mushrooms and parasites beginning to curl up and fall out of it and try to almost run for cover, but the heat is incredible.
Okay.
Mass genocide.
This Trigant in front of Doctor is going to also make 3 slime attacks.
Come on, 3 nat 20s. Let's go. That hits. That misses.
2 hits.
Oh no.
That is going to be a total of 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
See.
You are
But three-
bobbing and weaving as fists are just falling from the sky, and then 2 of them are going to clock you. It's one of those 1-2s where like one slams you down, and as you go to get back up, the other just presses onto your chest.
This is surprisingly not that bad. At least if I'm rolling shit, at least they're rolling pretty shit and damage too.
That's true,
Apparently,
that's
when they
true.
hit everyone but you.
Yeah, exactly. On that one and
Doctor,
is that
you are up.
both, ones. Nice. I am going to I kind of want to transform, but I also don't know what the fuck that does.
I do. When you hybrid transform, it changes all of your abilities around. It gives you some natural weapons that are like your claws and your teeth that you can strike with. You can invoke your primal right through those natural weapons, and it basically turns you into a badass for a bit.
But I'd have to use the natural weapons to get the benefits from them,
Correct.
which probably would not be fire damage.
Well, it would because it uses your primal right.
Oh, does it?
I have to. No, the
KO.
primal right goes on a specific weapon.
Oh, so
You
so
can use a
you would
weapon.
have to re-invoke your primal right. There we go. That makes sense.
Right, but I can't until I
Mm.
short rest. So I won't do that, and I'll just attack it again.
All right.
But I have a plan this time.
Okay. Yeah, it increases your
There
predatory
we go.
trait. You get a few abilities when you shift. That is definitely gonna hit.
Nice.
That's a 30.
That'll
Jesus.
be 14 points of magical damage, plus d6, plus 4 points of fire damage,
right.
and I actually read my spell, or my casting, or my stuff this time. I am going to brand this dude with an arcane brand of Hemocraft magic into it. I don't know if the tree has blood. It seems kind of weird to me.
It has a form of blood. Trees are
sap.
plants, and
There you go.
plants have a fluid that moves to the body like blood.
It's got sap.
I always know the direction of the creature, and every time the creature deals damage to me or a creature I can see within 5 feet of me, it takes 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
Unrelated question. Would sap be like the digestive fluid of tree ants?
No, it would be like their blood.
But I thought that would be the plant substance that is separate to sap.
Are you talking about xylem?
I don't know. I didn't botanize.
I don't know plants.
Xylem is kind of the nutrition of the plant, and it's pushed
I just know
along
that
through
blood
sap.
melodic doesn't work
It's
on
like their
ghosts.
vascular system.
That's what I know.
It
Ghosts
does
and
not work on
constructs.
Okay, equal to your intelligence. Okay.
Maybe sap is like spit.
All right. So, are you going to take your second attack?
And then I will take my second attack, yes.
All right. Cool. So he's branded.
And that's not
That
20.
is
Jesus
natural
Christ.
baby!
That is going to, if you click on that, it will automatically calculate your crit, and then
Baby,
you can
double
roll
tens, double
2d6.
tens.
You can roll 2d6 for your fire damage.
Bagu. That's
20
12 plus 8 normal damage, and
AKA 20.
9 fire damage.
All right, you swing these 2 swings directly into it, and the fire burns, and you watch these parasites and these grubs kind of wither and burn away as you just are slamming into its one spot in its leg, and you just feel your leg or your mace connect and go right through the leg as the creature falls over onto the ground, writhing in pain as the flames seem to take it. And that creature is out.
Big
Thank
dab.
God.
All bark and no bite.
I'm not running to the
I'm
game.
gonna- wait,
I'm not running the
I'm gonna-
game, so I'm not providing advantage for people. But I would. I'm
I
just
want
saying.
to take my movement
Mm-hmm.
to just fucking charge at the other one.
All right, you are now here.
Oh, wooing cutely. That works.
All right, Lil Red, you're up.
I
You have an ally within 5 feet.
I strike
All right, go for it.
with just my rapier because I'm not that.
This is a magical rapier.
It is not.
Okay. Did you take a magical weapon?
I did not.
Why did you not? I gave
Because I
it.
did the armor piece.
You could take one. You got one magical armor piece and one magical weapon.
Oh well, then my rapier is magic.
All right. What armor piece did you take?
I took the amulet of health, which changed my constitution.
Right, but that was the item. Did you take +2 armor or +1 armor? Did you
I'll say
even-
+1 armor?
Did you even read my fucking
I
character
don't
gen
read a lot. I'm gonna have you know.
He was there
So
when
then
we
it's
made these
+1
characters
to your
too.
armor, and then it's +2 to your rolls for your rapier.
Well, then
You were
that's what it
sitting
looks
2
like.
feet away. I asked you multiple times,
I
do
have
you
been
need any
sitting-
help
I have
setting
been
up your
sitting
character?
here, and I have not been paying attention the entire time.
All right.
I'm not a smart man. I'm just gonna add 1 to the damage, and then add 1 to the attack, and that's it. That's all I needed.
Alright.
Wait, is it? Or was it a
If-
+2?
You got 1 +2 weapon or armor piece, and 1 +1 weapon or armor piece. If you pick the
Okay.
+2 weapon, you get the +1 armor.
Then I'll just go with the +2 weapon because I'm epic.
All right.
Professional, by the way. The
Yeah.
only
I've
one
never
that wasn't
claimed-
there when we made these characters originally was Gerald, and he.
Whose character is pretty considerably well put together.
Yeah.
And
And
You're
And?
better than me. I don't know what you want from me, my guy.
To pay attention. That's all I ask. I'm the unreliable narrator. You cannot be the unreliable player.
13.
To hit or damage?
To hit.
All right, that will not hit.
Okay.
It'll sink into the bark.
Well, then I will bonus action disengage and just run.
All right.
And as I'm passing Corbo, I will just go, there are more than you and I remembered. So I just gotta duck behind them.
All right. Jose.
Jose is going to try to pull a protagonist, but probably fail. So we're just gonna see how this goes. At level 2, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Which means I believe I get multiple bolts. I forget how the spell works.
No, guiding bolt
bolt's
hits,
just a
but it will do more damage.
Okay. Then
Scorching Ray and Eldritch
Missile.
Blast are the only ones.
This
oh,
is-
and Magic Missile that get more bolts.
actually, I'll just roll like this. D20.
It occurred to me in that moment, you only play Warlocks and I only play Wizards. So I was like, Magic Missile, and you went
Eldritch Blast. Yeah. I don't only play
I
Warlock.
could have just done this. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Then I'm rolling 5d6.
Correct. Guiding
This is
bolt.
radiant damage. It's unfortunately not fire.
Would you say the sun is fire damage, or is that radiant damage?
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage
It's
is a
plasma.
bit different,
It's
unfortunately. It's more like faith.
Plasma.
that's a very high roll, though.
But that's
Yeah,
fake
that was
stuff.
pretty
That's
good.
God damage.
So
Gods are radioactive.
bleeding from
No,
multiple
Gods are
different
radioactive.
orifices, bleeding from as many holes that were put into her when she got hit. She just raises up into the sky and goes, "Magical girl beam +2," and then just like fire it off. 26 damage to the damn thing.
Wonderful.
That's the sound she made. No, that's the sound Doctor made.
Sorry. Dogs are being weird.
She's
Yes.
just leaving.
Yes, I am.
I hate that. Corbo, you're up.
Oh god, it
Alright.
didn't kill it. It did fail.
It hit, but it
Yeah.
now glows with this radiant light that kind of outlines and shows you exactly where it is.
Yeah.
But it is not dead.
Pax
Well,
off of that.
me, myself, me, and also myself
Mhm.
are going to cast Ray of Sickness on it.
All right, roll to hit.
You have, I believe you have advantage.
Advantage. Correct.
Next attack roll
just
made
do
against
it.
the target before
Do
the end of
it.
the turn has advantage. Yeah, okay.
Da, 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 da.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a crit. So go ahead and roll twice the amount of dice that Ray of Sickness would normally do. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
12d8.
Yep.
Critting as a spellcaster is great, isn't it?
It's awesome. 40.
A lot of ones.
That's fine, because as you reel back and recognize that this creature is suffering from necrotic magics that have taken it over, instead of attempting to burn away the rot that consumes and keeps it moving, you instead choose to incredibly advance it, striking it with a magical ray as you watch the parasites begin to overtake and the mushrooms grow, and the body of this tree contorts in agony and screams out as its mouth is completely encased in mushrooms that flow out of it and suffocate it. And the creature has died.
Time for dinner!
I would not
Um,
eat these.
I want to harvest as many edible mushrooms as I can.
Edible is the keyword. Roll me a
Quick, I'm
nature
gonna.
Nature check coming up. Is
Jose-
does this count as Fey friends or undead?
Undead, yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and Jose's gonna slowly levitate back down to the floor, and then just kind of sit on the nearest thing to sit on. Because she almost died.
Doctor, with a roll like that, you are aware very quickly from approaching that absolutely none of these mushrooms are edible. These are all the "we'll kill you and reanimate you" type mushrooms.
They will kill you.
Wonderful.
It does not mean they are inedible.
Wait, did you say reanimate? Jose, I found some reanimating mushrooms. You should
It's-
try some.
You assume it would make you look like this.
I don't think I want to look like that. I look like this. I'm fine.
But you can reanimate.
And
Anime.
briefly, I need to step away to use the bathroom. I'll be
All right.
right back.
I need
But
to get
combat
more
is effectively over, and you guys can think about your movements forward.
BRB.
All right, I can. I don't know if we're gonna take a short rest. That'd be preferable. After that, that's what I would like to do. Just letting you guys know.
Get more health. True.
Yeah.
I have 11. Does anyone in our party have a healing spell?
Yes.
Is it
I'm-
you?
Yes.
I have mass
I
healing word. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
it's the only one I have.
aren't you a divine soul sorcerer though? Okay, so
Mhm.
that's the only healing spell you took.
Mhm.
All right, well it's okay because I have us covered with my one healing spell, Cure Wounds.
Because I, instead of going cure wounds,
Yeah,
because of
figured.
who I am, I have inflict wounds.
Are you not a
Doctor?
doctor? Yeah, the Hippocratic
I'm
the
not-
Hippocratic Oath much.
That type doc.
Anti-doctor, yeah.
Speaking of that type of doctor, can we take a short rest here? I think that would probably be good.
Well, we're waiting for DM to get back from the bathroom, but yeah, I think
I
that's
am
what
here.
we're going to do.
I
You-
do have an idea, by the way.
Yes,
Could we take a short rest?
you can
Well-
indeed.
Jose,
Hey, wait a second.
Jose goes to sit on a log and takes her backpack off, and out pops through the backpack a small little head of a cat. That looks
Yummy!
done.
At dinner?
That looks done with everything. She says, "No, this is Atrude."
Hey,
That's a strange name for a recipe.
ha 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 ha.
Are we switching the music? By the way, we're still in combat.
Oh,
music.
we are still in combat. My bad. Going back to ambiance.
And Jose talks to Atrude and just says, "Hey, buddy, I need some help.
Yeah. What do you need?
I need you to work your magic, please,
Right.
if you're so kind. I know you are."
He checks a watch that isn't there. Yeah. No, I can. No, yeah, sure, it's fine.
that's-
Whatever.
Talking cat?
And you know,
Is that make it sweeter?
Depends
I
on who
don't-
you ask.
Atrude isn't dinner. Atrude is my friends.
Oh, breakfast then.
Hey, yeah. No. Yeah.
Um,
Watch where you throw around the F word. All right.
while I'm healing up, I am also asking. It's like, hey, you know, it's the good mother hasn't been in contact as much as before.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
You think it's because you're doing something wrong?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know
Listen,
about that.
Am I doing something wrong?
You didn't hear this from me. She's not in love with the progress you're making. All right, that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Okay. Jose looks absolutely saddened by this.
I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, all right? There's a lot that you're doing. It's just,
Not good enough.
it's not what was expected of you.
I tried so hard though.
You certainly did, honestly.
Like
It's
the
incredible.
bear in the cave. I absolutely slaughtered it. It was killing
You
children.
did that, yeah. Bare hands. That was something.
That is
The-
something you did for sure.
The legions of undead in the east. I made sure to put a stop to. I
Yeah.
flooded them with a
No,
dam.
I
they were no
really
longer
thought
going to cause problems.
I really thought our adventure was going to end there. I have to be honest.
I did almost die that time, but I managed. You know, with your help and the friends we made along the way, we managed to survive just barely.
Oh, I didn't do anything to help you survive that one. That was all you. The good mother has not been requiring to send you many blessings as of late. You're doing good though. Just keep, maybe if we go deeper in the woods, maybe we'll figure it out.
Oh, so you almost dying is a normal thing.
Oh, it happens every other week.
Almost dying is the constant theme of this little outfit we got going on.
I too enjoy almost dying.
Just enough to give you hope.
Well, I mean,
it's
I should
okay.
hope that
you will live on
the
in my
hope
stomach
itself.
if you die, little cat.
No, I won't.
Jose
I am
actually lives
in a contract.
Jose just like physically like moves far too fast. Etrude away from Doctor.
Hey.
Is causing nausea. You are not going to eat Etrude. Etrude is our friend. Etrude has helped me do so many things.
Watch the F word. Watch the F word. I just don't go around telling other familiars you know me.
May I pet your cat?
Oh, absolutely. Etrude loves physical contact.
I don't.
I hold Etrude up.
Now the ownership is really
I physically hold Etrude up to Dr. Corbeau.
He looks to Corbeau and he's like, I listen. All right, this is. Oh, okay. All right, okay. This is a thing that's happening.
I'd love to dissect you when you die.
All right, pull me away from this man.
Interesting.
Jose doesn't hear that.
Move me.
Well, I mean, if you say so. I put Etrude back in the bag.
Tender, Doctor.
All right. In order to use your gift of the ever living ones when you short rest, it is required that you take out a cat toy and play with the cat. Not in the actual like evocation.
Oh, I mean, I'm always gonna. Every time there's healing to be done, it's in universe. It's coming from the cat against its will.
Yeah. Oh, in order to get Etrude to do anything for you, you have to do something for him. So you just have to like play with them with a little feather on the string, and then.
I used up all but 4 of my sorcerer hit dice, but I am now 51 of 54, so I'm good.
All right.
Does anyone know how many hit die blood sorcerers have?
Blood hunters have 10.
10 to 10.
Because you're level 10, and you roll a d10 each time.
It's based on your level.
Thank you kindly.
Is it a d10?
For blood hunters, yes. For rogues, d8.
Yes.
But basically, by having my familiar... By having my familiar nearby, I can treat, only for me unfortunately, I can treat all of my healing as if it was full.
Yeah, as if it was maximum.
Yeah. I have another thing I can do if I'm healing other people, that I can heal them for maximum. It just takes sorcery points.
But yes, I do believe that that will cover everybody's healing and short rest stuff as we move forward.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
It is at this moment that I require another group survival nature investigation check, what have you.
My mace is still burning.
Correct. You have not put it down yet.
That's a 13. The disguise, by the way, after the fight was over, the magical girl uniform subsides, and it's now just my school uniform again.
That lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh shit, does it? Okay.
Yeah, the Crimson Rite will unflare as you get ready to move again.
I was reading the wrong thing, my bad. The brand of castication is still on the dead trend, not that it matters.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Not that it matters.
These are successful rolls. The party begins to move forward.
Actually, I'm gonna right now set my Morning Star on fire again and just kind of like play around with it.
All right. Yeah, you can hold on to it for that whole time. So
Monkey the Bear taught me one thing.
With Doctor kind of leading the way with his fiery Morning Star, the group continues to move as they watch they watch the sun that's been up till this point mainly hidden beneath the canopy of the trees and the cloudy sky begin to dim even more so, letting you know that the hour of night may be upon you. The party is going to Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. No, I was just,
No, you're
as we
good.
were walking by the now dead Ents, Jose just looks down at them and is like at first part of it was in the inner monologue, you can clearly tell that, but then just abruptly in front of people as they're like walking by, it's just like, I'll have to stop it. But nobody knows the internal monologue part, so it's just abruptly like, I have to stop this, and then I walk on new determination.
The party will approach, and they will find a babbling brook. Well, not babbling brook. They will
The
find
brook is-
a very interesting deep green pool of water. But they now
The
begin
DM
to
wasn't
notice
lying.
that
Look,
Yeah.
everyone, it's an interesting deep green pool of water.
Yeah,
They
the
realize
DM wasn't
that
lying.
the-
It is a that brook be babbling.
they approach. They realize that the light of the sun has all but gone, and that it is probably incredibly dangerous to traverse the Savalirwood at night.
Oh, okay.
But night is just second day.
Is it?
It's day with the color inverted. That's all it is.
That's
Everybody Photoshop it.
I mean, a lot of low budget movie makers agree with you, but I don't. So you will all may begin to make a perception or survival check to try to ascertain a good spot along this lake to put
I'm
together.
expert when it comes to outdoors life.
Yes.
Rolls a
I'm
6.
popping off with these rolls.
All right.
Turn order. It's still there.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Let me get rid of that. I did not know that. My apologies.
You're forgiven for now.
Actually,
This
let me
time.
clear turn order.
I mean, you can keep minus the 22 as long as you want.
No. Get out of here. All right.
Actually,
So
can you
the
change
group-
mine to like 34?
The group begins to set up. Red finds a nice space over here-ish that seems good for setting things up for the night. There's a good expansive space over here that people can see and approach to kind of get a fire and camp beginning to
I
go.
already have a fire.
Exactly. Red, you do notice, however, looking out in the water, a strange black object that almost seems to be like driftwood right about here. It seems to be Bob. Actually, in a way that driftwood would not. It seems rather sedentary, as the rest of the water seems to move with it.
I mean, she's gonna ignore it for the most part.
All right. You begin to set up the tents, and
Look, fire, perfect for grilled cat.
you guys get a good fire going.
If you find
You're sitting
another
around.
one and I harumph,
I'm gonna go out looking for a cat.
All right, roll me survival. Red, you notice
That's
that
a
the object.
21.
You don't find a cat because there are no cats in these woods.
God damn it.
Get a natural 20, and then we'll talk.
Red, as you're setting up your tent and your fire and stuff, you look over, and you're just still aware of this singular black object that is sitting in the river.
probably not
But
important.
then at some time right before people are getting ready for bed, you look over, and it is gone.
I'll assume it washed onto the shore.
Would you guys like to be taking watches over the night, or just going to bed?
Jose offers to protect the party throughout the entire night, but Jack, the player, knows that that's a terrible fucking idea, so please stop her.
Correct.
I know that's a terrible idea, so I'm just gonna shake my head and be like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Then we will
I'm
set
gonna
up some
thumbs like
watches.
points to me. I'll do it.
We will set up some watches. First, we will have Jose, and then Corbo, and then Red, and Doctor. Would you like to go last?
I'm trying to find a cat.
It's not there.
There's
You
no
have not
cat.
found it.
There's only one
All right.
cat for miles, and it's mine.
This
You
is
can't
true.
have it.
Jose,
It's not even real.
roll
If
me
you kill it, it's just not gonna have
Roll me
meat.
the first perception check of the night.
So what you're saying is that we should eat it alive.
I don't. Ichu just in the backpack is like sweating
I'm not-
profusely.
He kind of crawls out a bit of the bag and gets close to your ear, and he's like, Who are you working for? What's going on?
Oh, these are my new friends, by the way.
Right. Again, F word. I think you really need to learn what that entails and means.
That over there is little. I'm like cutting him off. That over there is Little Red. That's Dr. Corbo, and that's Doctor right over there.
You and I are essentially business associates, and I feel like that's kind of the same deal.
Oh, we're friends.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
Trust me.
Shouldn't you be looking out for something?
She frowns and just blinks at him.
Roll me a perception check.
I'll actually take first watch.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
My mace is already inflamed.
Oh well.
And I don't lose another 6
That's
HP.
true. You can't lose it. So.
All right, Doctor, roll your perception.
I rolled my perception for my turn.
Does it rely on hearing and/or sight?
Yes.
Sweet, +0, but at least I have advantage. 16.
All right, we said Doctor's going first.
Yeah, Doctor's going first, and then Jose.
All right. As the group begins to settle down, they all get into bed. Everybody begins to take their nap, allowing Doctor to have the first watch. Doctor sits out there, sets himself up, Morning Star in hand, kind of
howls at the moon.
Yeah, trying not to immediately look at it so he can preserve his kind of night vision style. Looking out, he notices a sedentary black object about roughly here.
Oh, it got closer.
Sedentary blacks.
Yes, it seemingly would be driftwood if it did not appear to remain entirely stable as the water begins to move around.
I would like to take a quick second to remind Zaltu we are live.
Yes, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
All right, you are watching it. It doesn't appear to be moving.
Staring contest go.
And your watch comes to an end.
Who's next?
Jose.
Jose.
I'm gonna go wake up Little Red and be like, "Hey, were you next?"
Little Red does not wake up. She is sleeping. It is not her turn. It is not her turn. It is not her turn. You wake up Jose.
Wake up Jose. Hey, there's a weird sedentary black thing over there.
Oh, I'll go make sure it's not a problem, and I go over there and I watch it like closely as I possibly can.
As close as you can.
I basically am at the shore of the water, just like kneel down watching it, and that only it.
All right. Perception of 7.
That's yeah.
You're sleeping by the shore, you said, Doctor?
I see Jose walk off towards the shore going, "Yep, I'll keep an eye on it." And I'm like, "Oh, wait."
Some time is passing. Jose, you're keeping strong watch on the object that is right there. You know where it is.
All right, I'll go to bed then.
Know where it is. I'm watching only it. Etrude gets out of the bag and says, "Aren't you supposed to be keeping watch?" And I look around and I lose it immediately.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it moved or not. I just lose it immediately.
You have indeed lost it. You're looking for it. You're keeping track of whatever you can. Hold on one second.
Well, I guess I'll keep watch over the water itself. That'll keep us safe.
The dangers of being wet.
I thought I filled this out, and I did not.
Humidity.
Oh my god, the unprofessionalism. You're not prepared for
It's
a night
almost
like
I'm
this.
not a professional. I can find it pretty fast.
I've made money
I
running
do
games
know-
on Twitch. So
I have not.
Oh yeah, well, there you
Yeah, I haven't made shit.
go. A couple bucks.
But have you made your friends along the way?
I mean, that's what Jose's here to prove.
All right. Yep. Jose, you are kneeling on the shore. You are looking out. You cannot find that water.
Gee.
And at this moment, you do not notice until a spray of some type of fluid is shot up and washed over you. I need you to make me a dex save at disadvantage.
I'm already so good at those, though. That is a 2. That's
Natural
that's
one.
a natural 1.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
Where's the bed? No one's wearing their armor.
Not if it's heavy or medium armor.
Aha. Fools.
Mine's medium armor.
I sleep in leather.
I sleep in scale mail.
Oh, is it? No, mine's
17.
light. Mine might
Oh
be
wait,
light.
no. My bad. That's
Yeah,
7
mine's
points of
studded leather.
necrotic damage. As you look down and you see an interesting face that has come to surface. It is a festering, rotting corpse. And as you look over your body, it seems as though leeches have attached to your body.
Oh no, Resident Evil
And I
0.
need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Not leeches.
If I was to hellish rebuke, would that burn the leeches as by proxy?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's
You can't hellish rebuke again.
that's about par for the course. Yeah, that's right. You need to do a long rest to get it back.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Did I also fail to bring up this one? Nah, you're good to go. Okay, cool.
I'm not. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you suck.
There you go. It's okay, it'll roll a 1.
Guaranteed.
Dexterity. If its dexterity is better than 1, then it still goes before me.
That's pretty good. Okay, hold on, let me add. I'm just gonna call this baddies.
Oh,
And what
here we
you all need to
go.
know is that it is a 21.
I mean, that's kind of like 1. Just
A
with
little
the
red,
next-
yours is a 23?
Yeah, I go before it because
Okay,
I'm epic.
you are indeed epic. Alright, first to go up will be Lil Red, and let me put the combat back on.
Up and at 'em.
Ambiance is done
I
here.
don't have my transformation sequence yet. I'm just gonna waste that.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
I should have
Put
got
it back to
music
same
ready
one.
for it too. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
As of right now, Lil Red, you are woken to a shriek from Jose as they have been attacked with these interesting creatures and leeches. You stir, you come out of your tent. You're in your leather armor because you can sleep in light armor, and you look down and you see a single zombie beginning to rise out of the disgusting stagnant green water.
Now, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Because the assassin's wording says I have advantage on an enemy who hasn't gone yet. Did they count as going because they attacked?
Yes, they went in the surprise round.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
But I can't be surprised.
You can't. It says you can't be surprised while conscious. You were asleep.
I was asleep. That's what it is.
You're no longer surprised though.
Yeah.
Good facts. I'll just run up and stab him.
All right.
That should be fine.
Approach and make a roll.
I'm just gonna stand to the side. I don't really want to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
But I will gladly throw my friend in the way. This is a normal attack.
Okay.
That's
well,
a
that
crit.
is that a normal attack? Is that what that is?
Yeah, this is me on my normal days.
Yeah.
That crit will extend to your sneak attack as well.
Is it just dead?
I don't know. You haven't rolled yet. I don't know how much damage you did.
13 plus 2. That's
So-
plus my dex, right? Yeah. Okay.
Can
and
you
then
speak
I have-
closer to the mic? You're very
You are
Oh, I'm a
quiet.
little
pointing
far
the
away, I'm
wrong
sorry.
direction, my guy.
No, it's fine. They have to hear you when they have to hear me.
No, I know, but they still have to hear you. You
how's
rolled your
that
sneak
look?
attack twice.
Yeah.
that would roll it
That's
twice.
38 plus 15. Yeah. All right. You walk up triumphantly. You see this singular zombie. You go over and you stab right into it, just right through the body and down to the neck. And it gurgles up some water. And as you pull it out, it just, all the gases released from it, it just sinks under the water.
She breathes a triumphant gross, and will start walking backwards and patting Josie on the shoulder.
As you begin to walk away, is where we will go over to the baddies' turn.
Oh, they're not all dead.
You're
Okay.
mistaken. I just killed him.
You certainly did.
Baddies with an S, it's plural.
The water begins to ripple.
No, it's stagnant. You said
the
it was
waves
stagnant.
I know. They're moving. They begin to churn and twist and move as something seems to be moving towards the center of the water. And then all at once, like a rocket, this wave begins to move towards the group and will splash Doctor awake with this huge wave of tidal water. It will cover Jose and her leeches, and also will catch Lil Red as a creature moves up directly to Jose and springs out of the water, and you see this young lad
That's not young.
strapping
That's
boy.
big. That's a big thing.
coming right out of the water, and he is going to make some attacks on you. Angie.
Oh, Doctor got splashed.
Yes, not Doctor. Doctor.
Yeah, I thought you meant Doctor. And
No,
I was like,
Doctor.
How did Zaltu not get hit?
Yeah, it's just Doctor. Don't worry about Doctor. That is I'm on Always Whisper. It is a 16 to hit Jose, though.
A 16 will hit Jose.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You
Yeah,
haven't
unless he has
slept.
something
you
to say
haven't
about
had
it.
your long
On
rest.
a short rest, and we took a short rest earlier.
Oh, do you get them back on a short rest?
It was back on a short rest.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Quite
That makes
odd of
sense.
the
You
night.
have so few uses of them, and it kind of makes
Yeah, I
sense.
get two uses of them.
Alright,
So
you can go ahead and roll then.
I'm like, nothing personal, dude.
My bruh.
My brethren.
So one of
Does
those
it
is
get-
definitely gonna hit. The 3 will stop the bite from hitting.
There you
So
go.
Oh, thank God.
The first one that you rolled.
I haven't even
Like-
transformed yet.
Yes, it accidentally GM'd.
Oh, okay. I was
So
like,
then
I-
the only one that'll hit is this second claw attack.
Okay.
That's gonna be 16 points of piercing damage.
I mean, it'll go through. Yeah, that hurts me. I'm 28.
Yep, it reaches up and it just swings wildly, and like as it's about to, Doctor, just recently awoken by this, looks up at the maw like coming towards you, reaches up his hand, and a blood vessel just bursts in the eye of the lake troll, and it just has to like squint its eyes a bit, and it misses with the bite. But then as Jose attempts to move out of the way, it swings wildly, and then another claw comes up, catching you across the stomach, tearing your official Zadash school uniform.
It's
No. You're gonna get attention like that.
listen. To be fair, the original uniform is actually quite tattered. It's mostly just the illusion that I upkeep.
A creature over a creature go on the thing that I want you to. Thank you. A creature over here will then advance and make itself known through the water.
Uh-oh.
And will move its way over to Dr. Corbo. Dr. Corbo, I need a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Roll high. Now you'll do it because I said to.
Pretty good.
See?
That does work. So you will take half of
Oh.
9 points of damage. So you will take 4 points of damage, and you seem to have 4 leeches attached to you.
Hmm.
You move over to. Hold on. I gotta zoom out for this. These other two lads are gonna come out of the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this guy can get here. He's gonna attempt to vomit up these leeches on Lil Red. I need her to make a dexterity save.
This is just Resident
You
Evil
mean
0.
with ease.
This one can barely start to make it through the river. He's swimming. He's trying.
Yeah.
Yep. You will also take half damage.
I will take none, thank you.
Oh, because evasion. Yep.
I thought you
So-
said because of Asian, and I was like, what?
Yeah. Lil Red is able to easily jump and sidestep as this vomit rush of like leeches and bog water just hits the ground.
Yeah, that's gross, and she doesn't do that.
Doctor, you seem to be in a bit of a predicament.
Um,
There's a very large troll in front of you, and there seem to be zombies making their way on your camp.
Troll. I'm assuming I'm not actually wearing my armor right now, right?
No, because you had to go to sleep.
I don't exactly know what my armor class is or why. For some reason, oh, that's why. Okay.
Your AC would right now be 10 plus your Dex modifier.
Which is, hold on a second, 2, so it would be
So
12.
12.
Ooh,
Your AC is 12.
that's higher than nothing.
However, what I'm gonna do instead, anyway, is I'm going to go and I'm gonna start with attacking this troll twice with my Morning Star, which I'm assuming I can just pick up from the ground next to me as I rise.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take your action.
Damn it!
No, you're good.
Actually, yeah, no, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's a 1 attack. That's a 27, not a 28. My bad.
Yep, that'll hit.
Which will
Oh,
be
I'm
15.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's actually a 27, not a 28.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm screwing up.
15 points of damage. That'll get through.
Imagine not having a double-digit attack modifier.
Wait, but I do.
Yeah. I think you'll do.
Yeah.
Damage as well. And I'm gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just a 17.
Check real fast.
I should
That'll
hope that
hit.
hits.
That'll be another 11.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna look at the moon, and I'm gonna awoo particularly loudly,
Mm-hmm.
and
A
just
bold-
blue fur just sprouts on my back, and on the, I don't know what I was wearing to bed, but everywhere out of all my orifices.
The Ebenezer Scrooge-esque long nightgown.
Yeah, exactly.
And floppy hat.
All right. So
As I transform into the actual icon that I have.
correct. Your hybrid transformation goes through, which gives you the benefit of
Damage resistance to a bunch of stuff.
your feral might. You gain a +1 to all melee damage rolls.
Yes.
You have
I can
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Right.
Predatory strikes. You can apply your Crimson Right to your unarmed strikes as a weapon. And you can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack damage, but you don't care about that. And when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike, you can make another one as a bonus action.
Yes. And for some reason, my armor class went up by 1, and I don't know why.
Natural armor.
Resilient
Ah.
high, yes. Well, you're not
Resilient.
wearing heavy armor, you gain a +1 bonus to your AC.
My AC is 13 instead of 12.
Right.
Haha, so much better.
Feeling daring today.
With that, we move to Corbo. Corbo, you were asleep. Now there's a bunch of zombies and there are leeches on you. At the start of your turn, you will take 4 points of necrotic damage.
That's rude.
Yes.
Oh, that's. Oh, look at my health. That is rude.
Yeah. As you notice that there are 4 leeches on you, and Jose is covered in 7 of them.
Oh, come on. I don't have that
Don't-
many hit points.
Don't nat 1 your deck saving throws, my guy.
I didn't.
Can I attempt to take them off?
Yes, you can use your action to remove or destroy up to 3 of them.
That.
Only
Okay.
up to 3.
Dude, you're fucked.
I'm using stats that exist, my guy. The adventure itself is homebrew. None of the monsters in it are.
You know what? What if I say I'm gonna inflict wounds instead?
All right, you're in all of your abilities to do that. Roll to hit.
Rolling it.
An 18 will in fact hit.
Okay.
What level are you casting Inflict Wounds at?
Third.
Third. So that's like 7d10, I think.
5d10.
5d10. Not as crazy.
Not as crazy.
Only 50 damage.
Ooh. All right.
It's almost perfectly average. Pretty good.
All right. You reach forward, and after it vomits the leeches, you just grab it by the arm, and you just begin to watch the skin and the flesh begin to decay and slop off. And you see its stomach begin to churn as it kind of recoils from your touch, and it is now bloodied from one hit.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
And I'm gonna take my bonus action to ready up my regular dagger to become a poison dagger.
Nice. So you do that.
So then I will have not one, but 2 poison daggers.
Nice. Jose, we are up to you.
All right. All right. We're gonna. It's a little different. I'm gonna try something. The leeches are all over me. That's terrible.
Oh, at the start of your turn, you take 7 points in necrotic damage.
That's
Try
terrible.
jumping in the water to wash them off.
Wait.
That's where they came from.
I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my action of Fey Presence and select a 10-foot cube away from me, and those creatures in that cube need to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to choose the troll. He's not next to anything particularly, so unfortunately that's all I can hit with it.
Yep.
But he needs to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 16, or be charmed. Choosing charm specifically.
Here we go. Wisdom.
You should have said dead.
3.
Nice.
No. So he is now charmed by me. I just I look up in pain at the zombified troll, or is it just a troll?
It's just a troll. It's a lake troll.
I look up at the troll.
He seems to be suffering from similar afflictions. Like you can count leeches on his body, but they don't seem to be affecting him in any way. Like he seems capable of overcoming it.
I go Kai when I take damage from the leeches, and it sends out a wave.
This is definitely like I'm just imagining like in an actual anime, that's leech scene would be like a very obvious fan service.
Yeah. But the background goes pink. There's the 70s anime light orbs in the air, and the troll is now charmed by me. I can't really use my action to talk to him or like convince him to do anything, but I do technically have advantage on convincing him to do stuff.
All right.
If that's
Convince
okay.
him to drown.
I'm looking at the charmed ability. Can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Charmer has advantage on all to interact socially with the creature, so you would have to at least get him out of a blind fury. And
Right.
he has not directly targeted. He can no longer directly target you. That's
I am gonna go ahead and swift cast using 2 sorcery points to cast a, let's say a 3rd level, since we're about to take a long rest if we survive this. 3rd level cure wounds. That's 3d8 plus 4, which
Of course.
my cat's in my bag. Just comes right on out. Realizes Itrud pops his head out of the bag, looks around, and is excited because he thinks he's finally out of this contract.
Yep, here it goes. This doesn't
And then
look
I
good
ask
for
him,
you.
and then I say, Itrud, I need your help. And he just...
What? What? Wait, what are you doing? No, don't. As
And then, like,
watches
he
you
lights
use
up.
him, watch you use him to heal, and he's like, "This is this is suboptimal."
What is
feel
8
dirty.
times 3, by the way? It's
24.
24 plus 4. That's 28 hit points.
Yep.
I get back. Thank God. That's so much better. And that's my turn
All right.
for
Little
now.
red.
Oh.
I take leech damage.
No, you didn't. You evaded.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
from the vomit. I thought I got them when it splashed water on me.
No, that was just water.
Oh,
that was flavor.
That's much better.
And the flavor is gross.
It tastes like stale water.
It tastes like...
Tastes like nature. I love
You're gonna
it.
get food poisoning so bad.
I'm gonna stab the zombie in front of me.
All right, go for it.
Yeet. Normal roll. 14.
14. Ooh, let me double check. Yep, that will hit.
Hey. So that's 11 damage plus my sneak attack.
So 30 damage.
And then I will bonus action disengage so
Alright.
I can move.
You get a solid slide, like you bring the rapier up into its stomach and you slide it across, and just this disgusting pool of water and leeches kind of splashes across the ground as you leap back and get that far away.
She
Now
is unhappy with how
And
gross
we move
this
over
is.
to the baddies. I have to roll 2d6.
Oh no.
Nope, none of them will get their vomit back. This putrid haunt doesn't quite understand the concept of priorities, so it's not gonna like prioritize the one who stabbed it. It's just gonna go turn and take a swing towards take a little swing towards Jose there.
Jonesy.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'd rather it didn't, if that's okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Oh, could you roll to not?
That's gonna be a 7.
A 7 to hit me?
Yes.
No, you know what? Just barely. But it didn't hit me.
I never doubted you.
This creature is going to move up to here, and he is going to attempt to vomit leeches onto Doctor. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Let me get that right to you, boy. That's a 14.
All right, a 14 will pass, so you will take half damage of 11, so you will take 5 points of damage, and there are now 5 leeches attached.
What types of damage is that?
Necrotic,
Okay.
as it's kind of sapping you for help.
Take 11.
And there's a 15 to hit Corbo. Does that hit?
He's dead, Jim.
Gerald?
Corbin Blue.
I'm sorry.
There's a 15 to hit you. Does that hit Corbo?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, I got an 11.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whack.
And now, the lake troll, absolutely entranced by your performance, kind of has to look away. He kind of can't take it. It's a little much for him. So he turns to his left, and he is going to see Doctor, and he is just gonna... He's hungry. He gonna try to munch.
Munch me, Owo.
No.
Okay, well, if you don't want to attack,
Claws now.
We heard it here
yeah,
first, folks.
DM said I wasn't going to
And
get
the
attacked.
bite, 23 on claws, 23 on claws.
2 claws hit. The bite does
Okay.
not, thank somehow.
14 points of piercing
I
damage.
do have
20.
to piercing damage.
Yep, so that's 7 and 10, so 17 points of piercing damage total, not reduced. And I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. 12.
All right, you are disarmed.
I don't. Okay, that's actually fine.
Yeah,
That's what I was planning.
yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how this works. As he claws and scrapes across your arms, you're going to drop your mace, and it's going to plop into the river. Not far enough that it has disappeared, but it is like it's on the floor now.
It's on the floor.
Yes.
I understand.
And that is going to be the baddie's turn. We are up to Doctor.
Thankfully, that's I was the first thing I was going to do was drop my weapon.
He doesn't know that. He is a lake troll.
But what I'm going to do, okay. I'm going to use my Crimson Right on my unarmed wolfy claws.
Hmm.
And in folklore, trolls are weak to fire, but I don't know if that's still the case. I think undead are weak to fire.
He's in water.
Or ice.
Oh,
But because-
you did one thing I did forget to mention. At the start of his turn, he regained 10 hit points.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I am going to choose ice because they're sitting in a pool of water.
Yeah.
So I take 4 points of ice damage, I guess.
Would this be considered a pool? Is this a lake?
It's like a pond. It's like a stagnant pond.
Ponds were bigger than we thought.
I don't know.
Yeah, we live in Arizona, so
I
we don't know what water looks
yeah,
like.
I don't know what water is. But
This is a
yeah.
very, very small lake, if this is a lake.
All right,
this
then
is
it
a
is a
splash of
pond.
water.
This is a pond.
This is a cup of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much water is in a cup?
Some ice.
I will then observe the troll and attempt to leap at him and slash at him mercilessly.
All right, roll me your attacks.
Pounces. Ooh, ooh. What's this? Your throat?
Notices bulgy. Oh, whoa. Is that your Adam's apple?
Pushes on your aorta.
Yeah, notice the bulge crushes aorta.
That is only a plus 10, unfortunately. So that's a 19.
19 will hit.
Cool. That's a lot less damage, unfortunately. Right, yes. So that's 9 claw damage
All right, you just rake it across his chest.
with an additional 6 cold damage.
All right, the cold seems to affect him vigorously. As you kind of slide through, you notice the wounds kind of freezing open.
Nice. And then I will do that again.
All right, go for it.
14 to hit.
That will not hit. You don't get past his natural armor.
That's my turn.
So yeah, you rake across it, and the cold seems to freeze the wounds that seem to be fighting to try to knit themselves back together, but the cold is holding them back. And we move over to Dr. Corbo.
Can that 4 leech again?
Yep. 4 leech damage.
I will multi-stab this man.
Correct. Also, at the start of your turn, Doctor, you took 5 points of necrotic damage.
From leeches?
Yes.
I thought it was 4.
I didn't
No.
touch that attack.
The
Yeah,
original
4, I thought.
Doctor.
I thought that
The original Doctor had 5.
the original.
Yeah, you passed your deck save, Zaltu,
Oh,
but you took half damage. So
Wait, this
The amount
doctor or
of
that
leech-
doctor?
Doctor, not Corbo.
I knew this was going to be a fucking problem. That's why I've only been calling Corbo, and that's why I've been calling Doctor.
Right. So, sorry, you say 4 damage or 5 damage?
5 for Doctor, 4 for Corbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
so okay,
But
I'm
yes.
good to go now, right?
Yes, you're good to go.
Okay. So I'm gonna stab once. Where is it?
That will hit. 3 piercing damage and 15. Ooh, nice.
Oh, a
And
dagger
then
of
I will
venom.
Yep.
A venom of daggers.
First stab sinks into his body. As you start to like twist it, you feel the body begin to like reject, and you watch this like almost instant like acidity or necrosis from the poison begin to affect the body as it starts to wither. Not dead yet though.
And then stab for other dagger.
That'll hit.
All right, and
Is this also a dagger of venom, or is it just like a dagger
no,
of
this
daggers?
It's the dagger.
Okay, it's a dagger of poison.
Yeah, it has poison on it. It's just not a dagger of venom.
My dagger has the magical effect that it is a dagger and it can cut you.
Oh, the dagger of slicing.
It is legend.
With that, you are able to plunge the second dagger in, and as you pull
legendary.
it out, the body begins to fall over and collapse to the ground.
The
Unable
legendary
to-
butter knife.
Yeah, unable to withstand under the withering of its own.
Redder of spreadables.
Legend told that
Jose.
one day. Anyway, it's my turn now.
And then
right?
now that wait, whoa,
Whoa, hey, whoa,
Whoa.
hey, whoa,
Be
whoa.
patient.
Whoa!
My
Whoa!
bad.
whoa,
I see 2 attacks happen. I assume turnover. My bad.
whoa,
You don't have multi-attack. You're a sorcerer.
Use
Whoa.
his offhand.
You don't have
I
extra
can
attack.
move.
Use your bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. But he can
Why
still
would you
move.
though?
Because he wanna.
because I wanna.
That's not good enough.
That's perfectly fine. Move.
Boop.
Oh hi.
Now, Jose, you
Uh,
are kind of pincered between one charmed
Is
lake
it smart?
troll
I
and
don't
one
know.
future
Will I
troll.
do it? Yes, I will.
Kai, as the leeches take more help from me.
Yep.
Very muted Kai. It's a 6'6" half orc woman, so I don't know, man. Kai. No. So
Gonna hurt.
I look up at the troll, and like I'm assuming the noise caught its attention once more as I attempt to reason with it.
Alright, what do you say?
I say, Mr. Troll Sound. This isn't going
Mr.
well.
Sound.
I don't have
This is no. This is your audition tape. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is your
Mr.
demo reel. Here we
Troll-san.
go.
I know in your heart you're not an evil person. We have done nothing wrong. Chaotic evil. I ask that you leave us alone and you do not kill my friends.
Roll me persuasion.
Can I roll intimidation? No?
You
No
can,
persuasion?
You can
Or-
roll intimidation if you want to try to make this a threat. rather
It's a
than
charm. It's a persuasion. All right.
Yeah.
Persuasion. It's a 22.
22. That's pretty impressive.
Kind of
He is,
persuasive.
however, actually evil at heart.
Wait, that wasn't an advantage.
It wasn't
Oh,
at
you didn't roll an
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I didn't roll it with
Absolutely
advantage. I mean, I
fine.
suppose I could try to roll higher than that, but I mean,
Try to roll higher than doing. You need to get higher
Three
than that.
shots.
that's a nat 20.
Hey! There we go. All right. The lake troll is thinking. Pondering.
With his lake mine.
You know what? You got him thinking. You're not sure that he will turn around and leave yet, but it seems like for this turn at least, he's asking himself if he has to be an evil troll.
God, I can force myself to do one more thing, but it's probably not attack. You know what? No, I know exactly what I'm doing. Let me just make sure I'm reading it so that way I'm not doing something that doesn't actually help us at all. Real fast. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I'm going to swift cast using my last 2 sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swift cast specifically at 2nd level just so I can use the warlock spell slot. It's going to be Fairy Fire.
Oh, nice.
I think I can cast it at a higher level. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
It just doesn't have any special effects because of it. A 20-foot cube, I believe, right? Yeah, a 60 feet away, 20 feet cube. The things in those 20-foot cubes are illuminated if they fail at a dex saving throw of 16.
Right.
And oh shit, those 2 zombies are not close to each other, unfortunately.
Nope.
I don't want to breach hostilities with the person I'm trying to. Oh, actually, hold on.
You can just hit.
Oh yeah, no,
behind you.
they're in a 20-foot cube. Yeah, absolutely. Both those zombies are. Is there any way I can make it? Because he's in that cube. No, I can. Yeah, he has to be in the cube too. So all 3 of them need to give me a dexterity saving throw, or be illuminated and have
There's
advantage
a
on attack
20
rolls.
on the lake troll.
That's good. That's fine. I want him to succeed. I want him to not be disparaged.
A 15 and a 0 for the Putridons.
So they're both illuminated in 10
Mhm.
feet of dim light, of which is pink. It's pink light. That's important.
I'm also gonna need deck saves from the 3 player characters in the light as well.
Each
nerds.
object,
Each creature,
as well as
Yeah.
objects. So technically, the ground is also glowing.
yes.
I think the ground is incapacitated, so
Doc-
it feels those.
Doctor does not get illuminated. Corvo will. And Jose, I believe, also has to roll because she is in there.
She will roll against her
Yikes.
own spell,
Yep.
which is a dexterity saving throw,
Can't relate.
which she fails.
Yep.
So she is
So,
actually
Doc-
like true to like while talking to the troll probably shrugged it off or something.
Yeah.
But she starts illuminating a pink color, so everything around her does get pink. To really
We-
sell the effect.
We cut to Lil Red.
The
You're
lake
up.
troll does like a backflip.
Both putrid haunts are glowing, meaning that you have advantage to hit them.
If I was to hit the lake troll, does that get rid of the charm
It will
effect?
give him another saving throw against his charm.
Ooh. Well, we can do that when we're ready to kill just him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attack the one right here.
All right, so move your character.
Yeah. Just gonna scoot on behind there and be like, "Hey, hi, what's up? Just here to kill this because it's gross." And 21.
That'll hit.
Casually, just 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't mind this next attack. There, that just gets added on. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, that will take care of that singular putrid haunt. As you come back to finish the job, sliding through the throat, you just kind of twist your rapier and push forward, and the head pops right up.
Then I move there.
Okay.
Just for convenience.
It is the baddie's turn. Let me real quick. They do indeed. They get their vomit attack back and are going to try to vomit on Doctor. I need a dexterity saving throw, Doctor.
Dexterity saving throw. I don't have the right one for that. 14.
That will pass, so you will take half of 6. You take another 3 points of necrotic damage.
Not 3 points of necrotic damage.
And you have a total of 8 leeches on you now.
Alright, so I'm beating my turn, which is about to happen. I'll take another 5.
The lake troll sits there and ponders. His wound closing much slower than last time, but beginning to try to pull itself back together. But he is actually going to spend his entire turn thinking over the words that Jose has inspired within the deepest of his hearts.
Hearts, plural?
Yes. They're not all his.
Doctor.
Doctor, at the top of your round, you will take 8 points of necrotic damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It is indeed.
That's it. I'm still in good numbers. I'm gonna.
If you have a health bar, it's in good numbers.
I'm gonna go ahead since this troll seems to not really be putting up much of a fight right now. He's kind of trolling me.
Take a turn.
Banned. You're banned from the. Get out of my roll 20.
I'm gonna turn around and begin stabbing the person who keeps throwing up on me. It's kind of disgusting.
You can take 2 normal attacks and then attack as a bonus action.
And I have advantage because he's lit up.
He is
Or is the
yes.
glowing like a Christmas tree.
Glowing
Like a
like
very-
a
Like a very
decrepit,
pink Christmas tree.
very pink and also rotten Christmas
Yeah,
tree.
like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree, but color saturated.
That is a 25.
That will hit.
That's 11 claw damage plus 3 ice damage.
All right. That's a solid hit on
And
him.
or is that a series? Is that a bonus action? I do not know. No, I could just choose. I choose to sear an arcane brand into it.
All right.
It doesn't take anything. Because I hit it, I can do that.
Mhm.
So if it dares throw up at me again, it's gonna feel a little bit bad about
If
it.
it rolls a 6 recharge again, that'd be impressive.
And then I will attack again
Mhm.
with a
21
21.
hit.
Implanting
beat a
another
14.
brand. I will keep doing
10
this
plus-
until I'm satisfied.
Plus an extra 4 ice damage.
All right.
And then because I'm fast as fuck, boy, I'm gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm. Certainly are.
28.
That'll hit.
And that'll be 9 plus 2 extra ice damage again.
All right. He takes a considerable amount of damage as y'all watch Doctor turn and just pounce and begin to rip and tear into this putrid haunt.
Pounces
Flesh and-
on whoa.
Flesh and bone ripping in every direction. This disgusting matted fur now around the mouth and neck of Doctor beginning to ooze with this undead flesh that he is biting.
Now I really don't want to fuck that.
For claw attacks, I'm not eating anything. Technically.
All right. Around the wrists and arms of the
Not
still your
it's
first
like-
matting. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Is it possible to, while in his feral state, try and get leeches off of him?
Yes, but it takes an action.
Gotcha.
Corbo, at the start of your turn, you will take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Woo!
And you are up.
What would you say that this guy is looking?
He looks
pretty
very,
bad?
very bad.
Pretty bad.
He looks more than bloody.
More than bloodied.
Bloody
I'm,
square.
One or two. One or two.
2.
Two. All right. I will infestation.
All right. That's a me save.
Constitution 17.
Constitution
No, it's a con save.
Cool.
I'll be here all night, guys. Thank you.
It's an 18.
All right. Let's see. See or take into. So just nothing happens if it succeeds. Huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cantrips for you.
That's cantrips. Cantrips are all or nothing.
Oof.
Frostbite's like that a lot.
Yeah. That's Simon's issue.
Well, I mean, cantrips are essentially just the magical. I have a sword. I'm gonna attack on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs
Well,
magic when you get that?
that's all I think I'm gonna do.
All right. Jose.
Oh boy, there's not much
Maybe
I
you
can
should
do.
do-
I have a certain code to not attack unless I'm in my magical girl uniform, in which I'm not. And it takes an action to do that. So that's what I'm going to do.
I would say that your Fey presence probably created a magical girl uniform for you.
Do you want to say that? Okay, then that's
Yeah.
what happened. When
I originally
used that.
thought your Fey presence was your magical girl uniform. I realized you were using Disguise Self.
No, that's what
So
Disguise
you
Self
can
was
actually
for.
do that.
It
Both
actually
are functional.
implemented game mechanic for it using
Yeah.
nothing but base rolls. Anyway, so I'm in my magical girl uniform. I'm going to not rule. I'm going to step on over here and
you can't
try to
make
get.
attack actions on you, so you're good.
Wait, I'm just gonna get in sight line of this thing and
Mhm.
blast it with some special second level magic called my magical girl beam times 2, aka my guiding bolt.
All
It's a
right,
plus
go
10
for
to
it.
hit.
You have advantage as it is still.
I do.
light.
I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna do this. Well, whenever it wants to roll the dice.
It's thinking. It's pondering.
All right, that's a
There we
natural
go.
20.
That's a natural 20. That your first. Yeah, that'll double the dice.
So that's
believe-
10d6.
Mm-hmm.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
Oh, it's the same as my crits.
That's 32 points of radiant damage, blasting
You-
through that zombie.
You fire upon him, and you just watch. I have an image for this. I'm gonna post it to the Discord. Where's my phone? Real fast.
In your hand.
Yep, it's in my hand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah,
I got you.
no problem.
I plan to, on my turn, start removing leeches from Corvo.
You can do that, yeah. Where is it?
I'm a very thick boy, and because I resist the troll's punches, I'm actually like pretty fine
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. I'm worried about getting close to you.
Y'all can look at that image. Which
If
is
it's the other way around.
yes. But Jose like powers up, does her magical girl stance, calls upon the power of friendship. Ishru just as she aims forward, and this blast sears right through the chest cavity of the putrid haunt, and then hits into the pool, and you all watch this pink heart begin to explode from the pool that kind of creates this moving wave of a heart that starts small and spreads out over the rest of the pool.
I'm gonna
Art,
throw
is
up
there-
in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
Partially at the sight of that, and partially because of the leeches.
And we get to you remember to take the 7 points of leeches off you, right?
Yeah, I
I'm sorry.
Kai. I Kai again.
Lil Red, you're up. Oh, sorry.
Real fast, just before that. After I completely annihilate that zombie, just as if I didn't just murk something, I turn to the troll and I just hold out my hands, and the bubbly lights of the fairy fire is still going off, and just with like the cutest anime girl eyes, and some blood that blew up and splattered on my face from that distance.
100%. It's not blood. They died so long ago. It's more like a fetid, coagulated.
I haven't
like,
noticed
gunk.
it's there, but it's there. And I just hold out my hand and I'm just be like, I know you're not evil. Will you be my friends? And then I end my turn. Because I don't actually, I'm not convincing anything.
We'll see what the baddie thinks on that turn. But Lil Red, you're up.
I'm gonna start removing stuff from Corvo.
All right. Go ahead and take 3 of the leeches off.
I did that.
And you just thunk, 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 whoop them off.
What does the dodge action do? 'Cause if I can-
Dodge action gives advantage or disadvantage for them to hit you, and advantage on dex saves.
I'll just do that because I don't have anything else to do.
You do that, and we come up to the baddies. I would like you to roll with advantage persuasion.
I'm so good at these though. Alright, I'm going to try my best.
Blow him a kiss.
Hey.
That's a 20.
Dirty
20.
20.
I can
You-
let me look at something real fast because I don't know if it can be used on skill checks. Saving throw or miss an attack roll. Nope. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
You call forward. You hold out your hand towards him. This
Each
creature
in the
is very-
backpack, just sticking its head out like you're not doing this again.
This creature is very confused. It doesn't
Alright.
quite understand what you see in it. It knows only eat and kill. It speaks languages, so it is aware of the words you're saying at it. It just doesn't know why you're saying that to him. It's kind of like, what are you talking about?
The hand's
This
still
creature is
outstretched.
confused.
Yeah.
That confusion will cost it its turn. Doctor.
I mean, we need to kill this thing at some point.
The lake troll does not seem immediately hostile because of its confusion. But how long does Fey presence last?
It technically until the end of your next.
Oh, fuck off! Why did you tell me that?
I forgot. I'm sorry. So it's
All right.
long since been out of the charm, but I'd
I
imagine
will-
it was enough to confuse it. That 20 was
All
that
right.
wasn't with advantage.
I will.
Right there.
I will say now that your Fey presence drops, that you feel that you were not able to get to its heart in time. You watch it kind of look around, look at the destruction that you have wrought, breathe in deeply, and let out this horrifying roar that lets you know he is in fact chaotic evil and still coming for your ass. So, Doctor, he is now openly hostile.
All right, perfect, just in time. Oh, leeches.
Yes, you would take the. You would take the. I believe it's 8 points of leech damage to you.
That's a lot of. That is actually a decent amount of damage to be taken every turn.
Considering it's a card. Are
He's
you at
confusing.
are you at over half of your hit points still?
Just barely over half.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a blood hunter.
Yeah,
that won't go well.
This is why I didn't want to start pulling leeches and getting close to him.
Yeah, but you took him off Corvo. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right in range of me.
Surely,
I'm gonna go ahead and attack this dude 3
Okay.
times.
Go for it.
These dude. Oh, look at this dude. Wait, not advantage. Not advantage. Normal attack.
This second dude.
19.
That'll hit.
Hey, where's the gobbledygook?
It's an 8 claw, magical claw damage, and 6 ice damage.
All right. Again, you see that ice begin to coagulate and kind of prevent the healing element
Nice.
of a tad bit.
Nice. And then a 20, which hits.
Mhm.
So that's a 10. And 1 extra ice damage. You're welcome.
Yeah, any bit helps. Any bit helps. Yep, that's
And then a 13.
13 will miss, unfortunately. You're wildly swinging at him. You're just barely catching him with 2 of them, and then you go to swing for the 3rd one, kind of ducks underwater and comes back out. He is now back to his element of rip and tear. Dr. Corbo,
Mm-hmm.
he mad.
He angry.
Troll appears to have been very much so bamboozled and would like to get back.
Hey, it wasn't on purpose, alright? It's just a
Oh,
natural
I-
effect.
Are they aware that they've been charmed?
Yes,
Ah,
that's how
okay.
charmed effects work. When they end, you know you've been charmed.
Alright.
It's to prevent you from just casting Charm Person and then never having to deal with consequences.
But that's my ideal situation.
It's true.
Usually the effect will say if they are aware that they've been charmed. Fey Presence does not say that. So like Charm Person
okay.
will be like they're
They-
aware that magic
they-
was used to charm them.
They are aware that they looked at you and they felt different, and now they don't feel that anymore.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
my ex.
officially, there are 3 people between them and you that they are under the assumption they just have to eat through.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious. What type of creature would you classify
A troll is a
troll as?
metagaming.
A troll
if
is
I'm
a
allowed to.
giant.
Yeah, it's a
A
giant.
troll is a giant.
I would classify it as gross.
It is icky. It is icky.
This is a
Okay.
yucky boy.
Because I am going to cast Blight at it.
Nice. All right, that is a con save, I believe.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I have things set up for this actually.
Uh-oh.
That's a 15.
Nope,
Yeah.
it does not.
Nope.
Y'all better get the fuck out of the way.
All right. So that's 9d8. I'm casting that at.
Yep. Blight's mean. Ooh, Blight is mean.
Not as mean as I would hope, but
But mean.
Ooh, for dinner, dude? That's a mean cuisine.
That's a mean cuisine. The troll now looks bloodied as you reach forward a hand and just kind of cock your head, and you watch as the leeches that were drinking from it begin to swell with blood that they're sucking from it, and then burst off of its body as this blight begins to overtake it, draining its blood and exploding off of its body. It seems exceptionally hurt now.
Little Red will shield behind the other 2 in hopes of not getting blood on.
Jose,
I would suggest perhaps moving at least 5 feet away from me.
Jose, it is your turn.
Jose is going
If
to.
Corbo does want to move, they will provoke an attack of opportunity from the.
I was gonna think. Also, never mind.
Okay.
I can't use another leveled spell as a bonus action, right?
No.
Okay.
Um,
Just double checking.
Jose looks sad, like the anime black streak on her eyes as she looks down. Single teardrop. It shoots like think fuck.
Yeah, he's like,
This isn't.
he's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. This
thought
can
this was
still
gonna
work.
happen
This can still
again.
work. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking.
And then Jose looks up and it looks like there's some ideologies that don't mesh well with each other, and it's just.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, she's thinking. Oh, she's thinking. This is when it goes bad for me.
She's gonna go back over here. And it's fine then. if you won't listen to reason, then I have to purge you.
You have chosen death.
She's gonna cast Fireball.
Right into the lake.
All right.
Just because it's the most
Dex
powerful spell I have. Yeah, it's a Dex save. Dex save 16.
He will succeed, but he will still
with
take
that,
half damage.
He will take half damage. Just making sure. No, that's only for me. That's not for other things. Okay. Then yes, it's 8d6. But he takes half. That's my last third level spell slot too. So 6. And I scream out, "Magical Girl Final Attack." And it's a giant flaming heart. A burning love is what I say. As a giant flaming heart appears behind it, engulfing it in some flame.
Yeah, it appears behind it, and you guys watch as Jose does this like move, makes a crescent moon in the sky, and then like shoots out, and you watch this small tiny heart flick out from her wand and move forward towards a point. And as soon as it hits the ground, a variable nuclear bomb goes off, and the troll is able to barely like start to head underwater to shield itself from a bit of the damage. But you watch as this mushroom cloud begins to go and unfurl, creating this beautiful heart in the sky. The water has largely evaporated from this situation now. And the troll, having taken both fire and cold damage, does not look like his wounds are gonna close.
That is all I can do on this turn.
Will Red.
How hurt does the troll look?
The troll is more than bloodied.
I'm ripping leeches off of Doctor.
All right, you can take 3 leeches off. So Doctor only has 5 leeches on him now.
And then I take the dodge action.
All right.
Alright, that was my turn. I think I already removed the leech. I'll just remove it. No, I don't think I did. Okay, I'll remove my leech damage of 7.
Okay. Baddie's turn. Lake Troll not happy. Cannot regenerate. Will try to eat Doctor.
This doctor or that doctor?
The only one I call Doctor. I call the other one Corvo.
That misses
I'm
because
sorry.
I'm a
You
thick
went to
boy.
bed.
You talk shit, you got hit.
I believe I can use the curse
On
if
the
it attacks
15.
myself as well on the 15.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, the natural 20
yes.
unfortunately always hits.
yeah, unfortunately,
regardless.
natural 20. I mean, I cannot make it.
Your
go
AC is a 13, so I would roll a d6 and see if you can stop the claw.
the 15. Yeah.
Or the 12.
Yes.
That worked. The only claw that will get through is the natural 20. That's 28 points of piercing damage as he
Divided by 2?
reaches
Because I'm thick.
14. He reaches up to claw at you, and you open your hand and look up and burst another blood vessel in his eye. But he, stalwart in defending, the first claw is going to miss, the second bite is going to miss, and then just from below, the full hand sinks into your midsection as he lifts you up and then slams you down onto the ground.
Oh, well, that tickles me ass. Oh, wait,
And-
that's a cat.
A,
That's how
yeah, a little bit of entrails and blood kind of flicking to the side as it roars in triumphant defeat.
Wait, in triumphant defeat?
Yeah, he's triumphing. You've been defeated.
Oh, I'm defeating.
Yeah.
That's right.
Doctor, you are up.
I have less than half my HP now.
Yep, you'll take 5 points, and you need to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I would like to suggest you roll high.
I'll do what I can.
I'll
Because
check
I'm
with
not.
the bloodlust.
However, I don't have any bonus to my wisdom. So, it's a straight
God.
D20 roll. We're good.
Yep. All right, you are low on health. You're angry. You feel the call of the hunt that is in your furry bones, but you are able to suppress it for now.
I'm pretty
And-
sure
I
that's a
don't
type
wanna-
of bone cancer.
I'm going all out. Specifically, I'm directing it.
Yes. You are channeling that towards the rage you feel at the man that just lifted you up and folded you.
And
I'm pretty sure when your bones are furry, that it's actually a type of bone cancer.
You'd be surprised.
I believe I forgot to say this in his turn, but when he hit me, he took 3 points of psychic damage.
Oh, I thought you castigated the Putrid Haunt.
I can do it anytime I hit someone.
Okay, sweet. So then
So
he did take 3 points of psychic damage.
I think I said that. I'm pretty sure I said it. I think I said for both. It's
I got
3
it
points.
now. It's
But
on there now.
Perfect. Then I will claw at him.
Go for it.
That is a 20.
That'll hit.
That's 8 plus another 1 ice damage. Then 27.
Hit.
12 with 3 ice damage.
All right.
And
Doesn't look great.
25.
That'll
For
hit.
8 with another 1 ice damage.
He is easily on death's door. He is not looking great. He's
Probably I rolled a higher ice damage, Pepe.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. We move over to Dr. Corbo.
Sounds like a sickness type of thing going on now.
That would definitely hurt.
You.
That'll hit. That meets his AC.
Whew. Thank God.
All right. How would you like to finish him off?
Hey.
As I am kind of extending my hand towards him, emitting this sickishly green energy, I'm making the various leeches around him and all of his organs just kind of bubble up and start exploding little by little.
You watch this wave, this chain reaction of blood pressure explosions cut through the body, and you just watch as this torrent of blood starts to leak from its mouth as it gargles and chokes on it, and then you watch it fall backwards into the water, and with all of its gaseous holding organs completely perforated, it just begins to sink to the bottom of the pond.
Does that take us out of combat?
That will take us out of combat.
Jose's Sailor Fuku uniform drops, and she's now in her normal uniform again, which doesn't have the gash on her stomach anymore. Probably just disguise self again.
And for that, we are going to have to end the session tonight.
Oh yeah.
Because I have other things to do as well.
Oh, sick.
But you will be able to sit down and have a long rest, everyone.
Excellent.
Thank
We will pick up,
God.
next week with the other half of A Blight in the Woods.
I mean, I was looking fine, but
Yeah. That's how you play rogues, and it infuriates everyone.
yeah.
Alright, but I will allow both of you guys to take your streams out. Thank you everyone for coming. I've not really ever DM'd to an audience before, but I feel like I did okay.
Yeah, sorry. There's somebody in my room. Yep. Well, thanks for running today. I'm gonna go ahead and start shutting things down. Thanks everybody for watching. Anybody who is here, Cabra. There's, I think there's a couple other people, right? No, it's just mainly Cabra. There's also
there's a
Melancholy
few.
Ace was here. Yeah. So, I don't know about Gerald's stream, but I don't care about Gerald's stream. So, I mean,
Don't worry. No one does.
thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.